So last session was a pretty short session. Raine had put out the message to Danica to meet with her. That's going to be taking place in about a week's time. And then, she hung out with Shaddoc. Had a pretty heavy question in the form of, "Yo, where do people go when they die?" And of course, she had to ask
Oh.
Raine of all people. Um, because she had spoken to Nenrine before, and Nenrine gave her the logical, diplomatic point of view situation answer. Um, Shaddoc was mostly worried about it because of who her dad is, so she didn't really want to end up someplace that was like really watery and dark, and try to assure her that's not going to happen. After their conversation, they had discovered that Moose had levitated a basket of bread and was in the process of eating all the carbs. Um,
You bastard.
yep. I mean, carbs are
Basically.
delicious. Who could blame them? I mean, even Leomar likes bread.
Really?
Yeah, he loves bread. Like, he likes my sourdough.
Hmm.
And I've tried it, like, without the butter, and he's just like, gimme bread. I don't know why.
Thins. Gotta love the wheat thins. They're the best.
So before Tilda went back to the Loyalar Estate, she casted legend lore up to the items you guys were looking for associated with Shar. The Disc of Night was apparently most recently used in Dorenithil, where it had felled many warriors in the War of the Wilds. The Circlet of the Shadowfell only had one thing about it. On the air turns to dust, a promise shall cause the era of time and of prosperity and support the return of the unholy ones.
Yes, very cryptic.
Yeah, it's super cryptic. Meese. Giant rabbits. And then when Tilda went back to the Loyalar Estate, apparently Theo was dealing with a farmer who now had neon green chickens at the house. And sheepdogs with ethereal tails. He
Yes,
asked for
we're
help.
looking into some weird fucking trickster god.
Possibly weird fucking trickster god. And that is where we are. Did anybody want to do anything before the meeting with Danica?
Not particularly, unless Tilda would have reached out about, the thing, but, Ro also isn't here, so.
So Melanie would like to do her nightly jaunts a couple times.
Okay. So you're just looking for like jorbs to do, I assume. Help
To
out.
what?
Jobs. Sorry, I said jobs in a weird way.
I heard jorbs and
Yeah,
I
I
was
said
confused.
that-
I'm not trying to point it out. I was just
No,
like,
I said
what's a
jorbs.
jorb?
I was jobs. Jobs. I was trying to be funny.
I'm basically trying to Batman it around. Like, I'm hoping that I can try to like bond with my sword over some righteous justice
Glorious
on
combat.
purse snatchers.
Okay.
So
Roll me a d20 3 times. Just a d20. No. Okay. So where are my dice? Hold on.
Oh.
oh, and I will like borrow the hat of disguise and like not be looking like me.
Sure.
I don't want them to be like, did you see Sir Melanie jumping around town, like hitting purse snatchers? Like, what the fuck was that about?
It's a good thing you didn't roll a 1, because you would have been tackling some poor guy just transporting,
Oh,
Yeah, a lightning
100%.
potion, yeah.
Uh-huh. And I'll also not wear my armor, because I feel like that's probably pretty noticeable.
Well, the disguise self can go over it, so.
Oh, that's true.
You just need to incorporate the hat into whatever your disguise is.
Yeah,
And it can be whatever you want, so.
Okay. So during your time out in the country.
Yes.
Okay. During your time outside the country, you
Or like in town, I don't know. Anyway.
in the country or in towns, you have done the following. Somehow you thwarted a doppelganger who was scamming a village on the prices of several riding horses through detective work. I don't know how, but that's
I'm
what
good at
happens.
investigations.
You had a pretty good investigation right now. 8. Apparently there was a miscommunication between a awakened tree and some. There was an awakened tree who had become a local celebrity in a nearby village that was telling stories to children, and the children were telling stories to the adults, but the adults weren't believing them. You solved that in a non-violent manner. Just telling them it's an awakened tree. So you got some notoriety there. So the awakened tree, the doppelganger, and for 12, you thwarted a band of thugs that were being led by a succubus. That you took care of in a violent manner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I might imagine.
that was a very violent manner. So you're getting some renown around your providence, helping the local folk and whatnot. Yeah, it's a pretty fruitful week, I would say. Pretty fruitful week. You didn't know so many supernatural things could happen in a week. Awakened trees and doppelgangers and succubi.
It's been a busy week.
It's been a very busy week.
I would like to imagine that this is my disguised self. No, it's not going to be a real bear. I was just trying to find a bear superhero, and that's all I got.
You could be the
Anyway.
owl bear. If you watch that one
I don't think
shot.
I can be non-human, so...
No. KK should get it. The owl bear.
Yeah, the owlbear.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's basically Batman, but an owl bear suit.
Ooh, like it.
Yeah, that's what Taliesin played in the Darrington one-shot, so...
Nice. I will have a conversation with my sword after the succubus, which I'm gonna just assume happened last.
Yep.
So, Thunder,
Yep.
how are you feeling? Feeling good? We've been thwarting bad guys. Yay!
I guess.
All right, what do you want me to do for this whole bonding with you thing? Because I really thought that, some good justice was gonna...
You see, he's kind of. Roll me an insight check.
Oh no. Let me open my sheet. I did not have that open yet.
That looks like a Melanie costume.
That does look like a Melanie costume. He says, so you're not gonna believe this.
Oh no.
But this is kind of a thing that can't really be forced. I mean,
I'm not trying to force it, I'm just trying to let it happen. I'm just trying to give it
opportunities.
opportunities.
You kind of have to just let it happen. I mean,
Do you need a candlelight dinner?
I can't eat.
That was obviously a joke about sex. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make some opportunities for you to,
I'm sure we'll have opportunities soon with the antics you guys get into.
I just stopped a succubus that was robbing people. And honestly, wouldn't it have been easier for the succubus to go and be like, look at my boobs, let me have your things, instead of actually hiring the third parties to do the stealing? Like, it just seems a lot of work.
I don't know. I mean, they like doing things by the book. They like rules.
I suppose.
I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame here, but It's their thing, apparently.
That's a little weird.
Mm. I don't, covert with devils, so
I
I don't know
wonder
how
if
they're
like a
thinking.
lawful good paladin would just get them just right off, just like, It's very lawful, very rule based.
You're talking to your sword about this.
Yeah.
Does this
All right.
not strike you as odd?
Yeah, that's all right.
Fighting.
All right. We could better get home before they wonder where we were, and I have to explain the whole succubus thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to explain that. And how are you? And you're not gonna explain that to Shaddoc, are you? Do you think he even knows what a succubus is?
I'm not gonna try to explain that. No, that's not a conversation I want to try to have yet.
Okay.
And Raine's just like, then why didn't you bring me to the last one? Jesus.
I didn't know there would be a succubus. I was surprised. I was like, oh, well, okay. I killed her, just FYI. I mean, not permanently. I don't know if you can really do that, but, I should have brought you a piece. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Melanie's doing that. Anybody else doing anything during this week?
Not really.
All right.
Unless I could find, like... I guess I'll ask Nenrine if they want to go into Stefan's... what am I thinking of?
Moving tower. Howling
Yeah.
Castle.
Yeah, to see if he has any additional information on the items that we're looking for. So...
Nenrine will. But after like a couple of days, he tells you, listen, I attempted to conduct some research while in that tower. I didn't feel comfortable taking out books that didn't belong to me. Out of, where I could read them. Those Tressums are really annoying. I mean, there was a couple younger ones that tried, like, every time I turned the pages of books, they tried to claw the ends of the pages, and I kept on telling them to stop. They would be ruining precious, learning materials, but they wouldn't listen to me. So then I tried to get Stefan to tell them not to do such things. And then, for some reason, one of the cats said something to him, and then he broke down crying and was in fetal position for the next half an hour.
My lord.
I wasn't sure about how to help at that point, so I left.
Yes, I might imagine. That sounds honestly like a lot.
Yeah, he seemed to be dealing with some issues.
I'd say.
Yeah. It was comical though that one of the older cats attempted to push a saucer of milk in his direction once he started bawling.
Oh, like to cheer him up?
Yes, I believe so. That was its intent.
Interesting. Darren.
Yes.
Because I can't remember, because my memory is poor and my mind weak. Where did you say the last known location of the chakram was? It was
Dorenithil.
Yeah, Dorenithil.
Dorenithil.
Do I have any connections in Dorenithil? I want to say no.
Probably not, because Dorenithil is... That whole elven region is hella racist.
Yeah.
And a traveling caravan of mixed races probably wouldn't do very well there. Possibly target for slavers, because most of the non-Fey races that currently dwell in Dorenithil are slaves. So probably not good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it seems like something we gotta. You know what? I'm going to send a sending to Alexandria.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, obviously this is during the week, so I have plenty of spell slots with which to cast these spells. So, basically I'm just going to ask her if she has any connections in Dorenithil. There is a relic that we're seeking out, that the last known location was there, yada yada yada. So
She'll message you back. There are treasure hunters in Dorenithil and Nonliar. They tend to operate, long story short, they tend to operate a little, even more independently than the other cells in the other regions because of the nature of what the place is like.
mm-hmm.
And they do tend to get a lot of the non-Fey races in their ranks. And they tend to be a little more like vigilante style up there because of the nature of what those places are like.
Okay.
She'll try to get in contact with them and see if
They
basically
can get us any of the information.
any info they might have.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll do that. It's gonna take a while because
That's
like,
okay.
Think
We have time.
Yeah, think as far as kind of government police states go, think Russia and China.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really
Ye-
serious,
ye-
gotta say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so she'll attempt to get you that information at some point. It's gonna take a while.
Okay, that's fine. I guess
Um.
we have time. It's something like long-term project we're working on, so.
Yep. Aoife, how are you doing?
During this time, unless Aoife's like asked to do something super specific, she's just going to be kind of meditating on Shar. Trying to find the Shar inside and start to connect to her a little bit more to see if it works, and if hopefully it might help further down the line.
Okay. While you are meditating, could you roll me what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 21.
Okay. So you're probably meditating. I'll let you choose the location. Roof, or your room, or the garden, or...
Honestly, probably like the kitchen.
Okay. That's...
Because if it doesn't work, then I can just roll over and get a snack.
That's fair. So while you're meditating, you have the feeling that you are being watched. And when you like crack an eye open and you look, you glance to your right and then you look down, there's a male Siamese cat. And he looks up at you and he's like, "Hey."
Oh my god.
What?
So can I ask you a question? I can't find any of the other older ones right now, and I'm sorry to bug ya. My name's
A question,
Henry.
not a favor, right?
No favors. Just a question. It has to do about humanoids.
Okay,
So
sure.
what do you get an adult human who is trying to get over a relationship?
Aw.
You got a few options. A lot of alcohol, right? Like that usually works pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Cocaine, and like an all-you-can-eat buffet pass to a brothel.
What's that second one? He looks confused.
The cocaine?
Yes, what's cocaine?
It's a drug.
Cocaine. Oh my god.
Makes you go fast.
Oh, I don't think he needs any of that.
Oh. Oh my god.
Maybe take him to a brothel then and see if, he can
It-
be distracted for a little bit.
It's one of those places where like you pay pretty humanoid to do things. Pretty, I guess,
Yes.
in the humanoid sense.
You
Okay.
pay pretty humanoids for sex.
Ah,
If he's not into that, no judgment. A spa day, maybe. Or, sit him down for a stern talking to and tell him to snap out of it.
yeah. Mom tried that a few times. I don't think it worked because he's still like that.
How long has he been like this?
Well, this was before I was born.
So a while.
Yes.
Do you want me to talk to him?
I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Because I can. He may not like it, but I can.
Hmm. I mean, let me get him the. Let me get him. You said like the alcohol, right? Like the weird smelling stuff people drink all the time. That works sometimes. A lot of it, you say, works.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I can get some. I might try that first, but then I might come back to you if you're still willing to talk to him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I literally made like a 13-year-old boy shit his pants the other day. So I think I might be able to help here.
Oh, okay, you have credentials. That's great.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be around here.
So can if I give you and he like you see him like dig around in his fur and under like a little tummy fold he takes out a platinum piece and then he takes puts it in his mouth and puts it on the ground. If I gave you that, could you use that to buy the alcohol?
I mean, yeah.
You could get some for yourself too, if that's what you like.
Hey, is there a wine cellar in the keep?
Yes.
Just, hang on 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab a random bottle of wine and bring it back to him.
Okay.
Hey, try this.
Sweet.
If he doesn't like it, that's his problem.
Okie doke. He, numbs the bottleneck and starts bringing it with him.
Okay, good luck with that. Yep, he's gonna have a terrible headache in the morning, but you know what? Maybe it'll teach him a lesson.
What's the lesson?
I don't know. I don't need to know the lesson. He'll know it once he's learned it.
That's for him to know. Obviously, it's his lesson.
Exactly. I'm not a teacher.
So, you guys carry on with your activities for the week. Raine, you got a message saying Danica is able to meet with you within the next day. Where would you guys the message pretty much says, I'll meet you at the keep, but did you have anywhere specific in mind?
Yeah, I'll send something back saying that we'll meet up at the tavern.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, I gotta go use the bathroom and I'll be right back.
Every single time somebody comes to Eva for advice, she gets more and more confused.
Yeah,
mean, that's fair.
Why are these people coming to me?
I'm a teenager. There are older people around.
In his defense, as a cat, man, it's not the worst idea.
Also, Darren knows it'll cause the most chaos, so...
Yeah, that's the biggest one, I think.
And honestly, if there's anyone that would try to actually talk some sense into Stefan, it'll be you. Because Zaitari, like, he asked for help, or no. Something happened, and I was like, I'm not going to do anything because if he wants help, he needs to be ready for that change. I'm not going to do this for him. He needs to do it. So
He'll make sure he's ready to change. He'll change on her schedule. Like that 13-year-old kid I harassed.
Okay. Yeah. Dana back. Blech. Yeah. Raine. She says she'll meet you at the tavern.
Let the rest of the treasure hunters crew know that the time has been set and the location.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, she'll be around 7 o'clock. I'll meet you at the tavern, and yeah. So you wanted Aoife to like hide somewhere and listen in, if I remember this correctly.
yeah.
That was part of the plan, yes.
Yeah, that's
And I
correct.
was going to cast invisibility on Aoife.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So Danica arrives 5 minutes past 7. A couple minutes late. Are you already waiting for her, or are you hiding, then coming out once she comes?
I would be waiting for her.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
Is anyone with you that's not hiding? Did you want company?
In this instance, I don't think so.
no. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I wanted to double check.
Okay. Aoife, where are you hiding?
I think what we were gonna do is like
Go.
Like in a
you know, we have
closet?
like a back room thing.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I was gonna be like inside a cupboard or something.
Okay. Sounds good.
yeah, like greet her out front and then be like, let's get our drinks and we'll go for the room I usually have for the private games.
All right. Sounds good. KK. I mean, Raine. How are you feeling right now?
Emotions are mixed. I'm trying to thread the needle of not betraying a friend but not betraying my party.
Okay. And what emotion are you currently trying to convey?
Just general calm, you know. Business
Okay.
demeanor,
Okay.
you know.
All right. She's like, she nods. Give me a quick perception check about Danica. Okay, easy. You notice 3 things about Danica right off the offset. One, her cloak is, she usually wears, the same cloak. She doesn't really have, she doesn't really care for fashion or whatnot. It's more practicality with her. You notice at the ends of her cloak there are there are 3 holes at the end of her cloak. They are about an inch and an inch to inch half wide slits. The second thing you notice about Danica is she tends, like a lot of thieves tend to go with fingerless gloves. You notice that there is a surprisingly, and she keeps her nails pretty stubby. You notice there is a surprising amount of dirt underneath the tips of her fingernails. Dirt or some kind of other substance. The third thing you notice about Danica is that she smells. She doesn't smell the greatest.
Interesting.
Yeah, probably has like a mixture of, old sweat mixed with like a kind of like dry dirt smell that kind of lingers on her, but that's pretty slight compared to the other two things you notice.
All right.
Right. She will order herself an ale, and she says, "Lead the way."
I order the same thing, and then motion her towards the back.
Mm-hmm.
Go into the back room, table set up for, cards and whatnot.
Yep.
Shut the door behind me. Look over to briefly glance over to the cabinet, but pay no more mind to it after that. And take my own seat, have a sip. Just kind of hold the quiet for a moment.
So, what's this about?
Well, I told you I need a little time to look into things, and probably don't have as much information as you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
But a lead's a lead.
Okay.
The problem with this lead is that it hits pretty close to home. Even giving it to you, it's going to narrow it down to who could have. Not that I'm going to doubt that you're going to get it, so when you do, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little concerned about it leading back to me.
Mm.
Is there
She waits.
any way we can buy off this job for it?
If I had initially told you that yes, the job deals with a lot of money, but my contact has other abilities as well. What are you doing? And those are not. Those are a little more complicated.
Ever since I had to run out of Lyanna, with those rumors chasing me, these people I've been running with, they've got a lot of skills of their own. They might be able to help. But if not, we'll work out what we need to work out. Is there any desire to, wishing she could take up the offer?
Roll a insight check for me. See what you get from her. Okay. You do kind of get the feeling that she is in a difficult position herself.
Sorry.
That's okay. It seems like, and while she's talking to you, you notice that, she looks at you, and at certain points of the conversation, her hands do, shift to like the tips of her nails, like just for a brief couple of seconds, and then back to you during the conversation. But she seems like she's in a difficult position as well. I can...
Can you?
My clients understands that things like this take time, and if we need to buy time, then I can draw this out a little bit.
From my position in the cabinet, and I'm watching all this, given her state with the dirt and everything, am I able to smell her from over here?
That would be... Roll a perception check. This would have to be based on smell. Yeah. It's fucking
Okay. Is she breathing?
Yes.
Like regular breaths, not just taking breaths.
Yes, she is breathing.
Okay.
Once you focus on the movement of the chest and shoulders, and yes, she is taking regular breaths.
Okay, I
Good
check off a mental note of not undead.
Thought process there, though. So what were you doing last, anyways? You just been working while you're waiting for me. You look like you came from a job.
I had to pull some weeds.
The ones or the large ones?
It was a smorgasbord of weeds. You know, your typical dandelions, but there were really some patches of poison ivy I had to deal with too.
Is this code for murder?
No!
Of course
It
not.
is code for murder. Okay.
I mean,
Gotcha.
Raine, you fucking know it's code for, the common rabble, dandelions, poison ivy, not so much important, but hazardous targets.
We can certainly help you get cleaned up. We, first thing when we built this place, had to have a bathhouse. That was everyone's #1 request. You can definitely use it. Maybe stay a while.
I really gotta get back on the road after this.
Now that our former boss is gone, who is the, are you working for the big local cheese, or is it someone new?
It's somebody new. Actually, my first test was actually getting that gem we got together. And then that led to other things. Pays well. Pays pretty well. But to be honest, and her eyes are kind of like shifting around the room. Never spoken to them directly, not face to face. Deals with the middleman all the time.
Smart on their part.
I get the feeling, and there are like a myriad of aliases they go under. I get the feeling from who I've been working with that they've been around the game for a while. To what end, I'm not sure. But
Any names you're watching out for?
The one I have been I've been hearing more than the others is, and if I can, there you are. Goes by a few names. A few of them are... I've heard smoke, I've heard mist, I've heard... heard stone, but the problem is all the aliases I keep on hearing aren't associated with one another. Well, smoke and mist, I guess, could be associated, but those are the only two. Smoke, mist, stone.
I never hear about smoke being or working with mist, which you normally do if someone's using multiple aliases. They're usually connected in some way, but
yeah.
All right. Out of character. Anyone got any questions that Raine might think of? But KK is stupid to ask.
I would ask, are they paying you in, and this would be a thievy thing to think of, are they paying you in gold, in gems, in something else? Because, I mean, that might be a clue, maybe? I don't know.
That's a good point. I mean, you said they're paying you pretty good, but I don't know if you're making more than the adventuring life is. Are they paying you in pure gold or items? I kind of look towards the cloak.
They're paying me in mail.
I'm sorry, is this a mail fraud outfit? What is happening?
I'm gonna miss KK, you don't have to roll
this
anything.
Is a thing.
Blackmail material.
Okay. This is complicated.
Yeah. A combination of mail and coin. And whoever this person really is, I'm going to guess is deeply seated in the current political side of things. But
And when you have to deal with the politicians, so much easier just to deal with plain murderers and thieves. They're much more honest.
I know, right? Raine, make one more insight check. Alright, so during this time, she has been looking at you and then looking at her nails. And then when you follow her eye, you finally, when she finally, you meet her eyes for a brief glimpse and then she looks down again. You see on the table that she's been scratching out something.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like a series of tick marks that you can, thieves' can also be written in shorthand.
Mm-hmm. Symbols and
Yep,
stuff, yeah.
yep. And it pretty much reads out, she has others looking too.
Ooh.
And then when she sees you looking down, she gives you a nod.
Take a sip. Well, I think getting you around this lead might be the right move. Might be able to make some introductions to the person who knows where it is. They often require assistance and work. Work your way in that way.
Sounds good. Well, I gotta get going. Thank you for the drink. I'm going to assume that, and she kind of gestures towards you. It's on you.
Yeah, we try not to drink our profits too much, but feel free to have anything you want on your way out.
I'm all good for tonight. You have a good one, and yeah, I'll rope back around for that lead whenever you have it.
I'll keep an eye out to give a recommendation for you.
All right.
I'll go out, open the door,
right.
but stay in.
Okay.
Watch it
go. She gives you one more nod before she leaves and heads out the door.
Gotta close it. Go. Do have a little while. Might be worth following. Just open the door again.
I'm gonna follow also.
Okay. You start following her. Give me a stealth roll with advantage. Okay. You see that she walks a little bit, to a clearing, not too far away from the keep. It's about easily a quarter of a mile. Invisibly lasts for like an hour, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. She walks to a clearing, that's about, quarter of a mile out, so that's probably way less than like 10 minutes. She gets to clearing. She pauses and she looks around. And then you see her disappear.
Like she goes
Awesome.
invisible, or
yeah.
Alrighty.
And you can still track people who are invisible. You got this.
oh yeah,
It's hard, but I can try.
You can try.
I will try to continue tracking her.
Okay.
Still gotta be at least as good as range, right?
Probably, but she might roll poorly.
Roll a perception check. Let's see if you can hear some footsteps.
So you gotta get a 25 or better.
Oof.
You think you hear the rustle of grass for about 30 more seconds, and then the wind starts picking up and then starts drowning out the noise. You don't see any signs or hear any signs of her.
I'm gonna wait a couple minutes just to make sure, and then I'm gonna say to the brooch, I lost her. Following people real quiet like isn't really my thing, but she went invisible, so.
Not surprised. Yeah, if she gave you a slip, you're not gonna pick her up again. You can come back if you want.
And I'll go back.
Okay.
I'm gonna try scrying on her.
Okay.
Oh shit! I should have told. It's too late now. KK to try to get something off of her, like a pluck of hair or something. But
I feel like that'd be pretty obvious. It'd be hard to do that on the DL.
Oh yeah, but still.
Hey, my sleight of hand's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
Tabletop, maybe her nail ripped.
You
DNA.
You
Yeah.
you know, like you have met her, and
Yeah,
you know
and
her likeness.
we've used the crossbow before,
Yeah.
Just
so.
did a mission with her, you know.
All right.
My DC is a
Like what, 20, isn't it?
20.
Yeah, she doesn't make it.
Okay.
She is outside the keep. And she is traveling in the direction of Lido.
Okay.
From what you can tell, but she is not taking the road. She is still in grassland / partial forest.
Okay. I'll say over the brooch. Yeah, I mean, I'll relay that exact information over the brooch. If I can, kind of pinpoint where she is in the forest, or maybe like identify a landmark that she passes, in the 10 minutes that I'm watching her, I could try to have, maybe Raine can go out and try to catch up to her, but
Roll me a perception check.
Oh yes, I am so good at those. Too bad I can't give myself bardic inspiration.
You're smart enough. You're good enough. Gosh darn it, people like me.
Okay.
It's not bad.
It is not bad. You do recognize a few farmsteads that are outside your keep, about half a mile out at this point. So you have a general location of where she is currently, but she's moving pretty fast.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to Raine if she wants to go after her, because I mean,
It's not the worst idea as I try, but I just don't think I'm going to get anything by following her now. I don't think she's having a secret meeting in the countryside. She's probably just heading back to Lido.
probably, but something to consider. We at least know where she's going, and I can try to keep tabs on her as she keeps moving.
It's a good idea. I would like to catch some sort of... figure out who these people are. You might know more.
Did you get any information out of that, the tapping she was doing? I might have missed.
Other people are looking besides,
Oh, that's
Danica.
it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can send a message to Alexandria with what information you were able to get off of her. Did she seem to be telling the truth based off of what information you did glean?
I believe so. I also think playing along longer might work out as well. I gotta imagine Alexandria wants to find out who took this other orb and who's looking to take more. If we can play along for a while, might work out. More information.
I'm just looking up the particulars of legend lore really quick.
Has to
I
be
don't
a
think you can
legendary
go based
thing.
off
It
of-
might not really.
I don't know if it can go off of an alias. Well, I mean, they might be a legendary person. That's the thing.
True, but would we? But yeah, like you said, alias.
Yeah, I'm not sure if and there's a couple different aliases. And what were the
Also, they
ones
could
that
be
we
different
got?
people.
Oh yeah. What were the ones that she gave you?
Smoke, mist, and stone.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll send another sending to Alexandria. Raine had meeting with Danica. Oh wait, no, that's right. We're not naming her. Raine had meeting. Limited information. Multiple people looking. Client name, alias. Mist, stone, whatever the other one is.
Smoke.
Smoke.
All right. You'll get back. Thanks for info. By the way, thanks for info.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say by the way.
Yeah.
Found info. Danvers was trying to get to Al Gore. Don't know why. Last notes about him.
Oh, is this the person that was...
Pickled ya.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so...
I don't know if we also want to mention that this person is probably powerfully politically connected as well, which might be assumed, but
Yeah, I'll send another one. I ran out of words.
Or they have some sort of way of getting information from people. I mean, they could be a servant, or they could be somebody who can read thoughts posing as a servant. Like,
Yeah.
blackmail is in their repertoire.
Yeah. Client is paying source in blackmail, has access to a lot of information, potentially politically connected.
Okay. We'll look into it.
So, oh, that's right. I have a couple words left. Information Black Dragon? Question.
what was that last part?
I only had 3 words left.
It's like when you're playing those old computer games, like give information, Black Dragon, you know?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we'll look into that too.
Well, I remember she said that she was going to give us if she knew of any black dragons.
Right.
Because we told her about.
Yeah. None
guy
in
being-
this area.
Okay. And didn't we round it down to somewhere?
Danvers said he thinks he's in Gadarn.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there's like a legend about some black dragon, but it was died or disappeared, and I'm kind of vague, but I kind of remember something.
Yeah. I just didn't know if Alexandria would know anything or know anybody who knew anything else because, well, her order and everything. So, but black dragons are also hard to find. You know, I apologize. I'm horrible with names. What was the name of the person who ran the Hunters Conclave?
Eagle Eye.
Okay. I'm going to send a sending to Eagle Eye.
Okay.
Do you enjoy being
Current-
telegraphed?
Yes. Currently looking for black dragon, potentially in Gadarn swamp area. Any tips or stories that you know of?
You get not immediately can ask others from the area if they have.
Great. Okay. Putting out feelers, man.
Platinum reward.
Alright, cool. You guys, anything else you guys wanted to get done before the party at Lavoie's?
Was Melanie telling people where she went?
I'll tell Raine.
Okay.
She's not gonna just like bandy it about because she's trying to keep it on the DL, but she'll let Raine know.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I will actually go to a Temple of Cord.
Okay.
Like then I'll go to a temple.
There's definitely one in Valito. Like, it's not one of the major temples, but it's definitely a smaller temple.
Okay. I'll do this reasonably. I will.
It's basically a small stone, like a tiny stone building with a giant fighting pit in the back.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not upset about that.
It's a fight club.
I'm not upset at all. Okay. So
They just say they're a temple to get the tax benefits.
I respect that. So Melanie is going to try to find like a priest or archivist or something and strike up a conversation.
Okay. There is a individual there. He is human, probably in his mid-60s. He looks like he once was probably in peak physical condition, but since, age has ravaged his body, he's no longer the muscular specimen that he probably once was.
That's fair.
Yep. Very scarred. Probably pretty tan once and 1 sec.
Weird transition. Har har.
Oh, yeah, you should be your friend, right? Hang on, just 1 second.
I am really bad at deck building in Magic.
Sorry, go ahead, I'm back.
All my decks are just real flabby monstrosities.
Sorry, Brandon's computer sounded like it was raining.
Interesting.
I'm sorry. What?
I think there was a video in the background. He was on the phone in the bedroom, and it was like very jarring. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened. I tried to see if I could do anything about it, but his screen was locked at the time.
I'm just glad my computer's staying on. When I was DMing my game on Wednesday, my computer froze 5 times while I was trying to run a game from 7:15 to 9. Then we finally gave up.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Has not frozen since.
Jack dude
Uh,
used to look me in physical peak condition. He says, "Hi, my name."
Does he have the kind of like weathered look of like I used to be in the sun a lot and now I'm older and now my skin's like real?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Hello.
Uh,
My name
I-
is Sean. Can I help you?
Hello, Sean. My name is Sir Melanie Tuoven. I do you know who I might speak with who would know the most about Cord's Thunder?
He looks kind of confused.
You know the hammer? It used to be a hammer. It's not a hammer anymore. That's fine though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight.
Sure.
I might be just conflating elderliness with knowledge.
He has that like blank look on his face.
Cord's Thunder.
He looks like he's
relic
very confused. What's a
of the
relic?
gods. Who knows more than you in here?
Well,
How many times have you been hit in the head today?
Not too many, just once.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had an individual who was in the fight pit who was just looking for a friendly spar, and he knocked my head against a stone and
Ooh.
kind of points to a few fresh stitches in his in the back of his head, in his hair.
Oh,
Yeah,
got you pretty good.
Yeah, it was
That's a friendly spa.
yes, accidents happen, of course.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Freak accidents and headwinds and bleed laws, you probably know.
Yeah, they do. Bleed really bad.
But I care for this temple, and he makes the air quotes temple. But I do not know what you're talking about.
Okay, so a lot of gods have these relics, these things that are, you know, powerful items, and I have one, and I need to like power it up. And I could do, you know, 10,000 push-ups, but I feel like that's not really the vibe that I was getting. And I wanted to find out more information about anyone who had, you know, maybe vibed with these things before. And so, am I making any sense?
He shakes his head.
No, that's all right. If I wanted to know more about Cord's history, or, you know, religious tenets, or something like that, what would you do if you were me? Should I just punch somebody?
If I were you,
Mm.
I would probably find the biggest, baddest thing I could probably take out and go do that.
I killed a skeletal dragon, 2 of them, like a couple days ago.
I mean, that's impressive. That's very impressive.
We killed a real dragon that one time. We kind of killed a person who wanted to be a god that one time. I don't know if me killing large things is doing it. I mean...
Are you killing them with purpose?
Yes, we're trying to save the world! I mean, I don't think there's a better purpose than trying to make sure that the world is safe for my daughter. That's another thing! I killed a giant shark! I mean, I didn't kill it. Do you have to get the killing blow? Is that a thing? Because a lot of times I just weaken them really good, and then some swipes in, and yes?
Have you been hit in the head today?
Not today, but many times previous to today, yes.
Have you thought about seeking medical attention?
You know, we have a couple healers that are around, and they sometimes heal us and stuff. It's fine. I actually did kill a giant shark. I mean, I worked on it. We killed this snake that was going to be a god. And then we gave the place that was run by a snake god to another person who I think wants to be a snake god. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure if it was the best idea.
I have to go clean the
Hey.
fighting pit of the
What?
blood.
But
I'm not sure
Fine.
if I have the capabilities of helping you.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
that's fine.
Would you like a cord holy symbol?
Are you offering me a souvenir?
I mean, you
Is
seem
this
like...
a gift shop?
No, it just seems like you need guidance.
Oh, wasn't this just like a rock that somebody made into a shape?
No. He like holds out like a holy, like an actual the holy symbol of cord, like one of these.
Yeah, but somebody just made this. It's not like actually holy, is it? I mean, I poke it.
It's a medallion with a cord symbol on it.
Yeah, I'll give him 5 gold. And then I'll shake my head and say, no, I should give more to the temple. Here's 20 gold.
He'll put it in the donation box. Thank you for
know
your
what? If I may, just make a suggestion.
Yes.
You might want to get like some sand for the fighting ring instead of the hard rocks that break open heads.
Oh, that's
Stuff.
the wall that surrounds the ring.
Oh!
It's a pit in the ground.
Oh, I thought you hit your head on the floor, but it was actually just the wall.
No, this guy, he threw me into
Oh.
the wall and I hit my head.
Well, maybe just get some healing potions then.
Yeah, I will.
You guys probably have a lot of them, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a bulk discount.
You and adventurers. Oh, by the way, please don't tell anyone I was here. Bye.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know who he's gonna tell. I didn't tell him. Oh no, I did tell him my name.
As you're walking away, he's just like he looks at the he looks at the donation box, and then from underneath where he keeps the donation box, he takes out a flask, and he just starts walking, carries it with him, and just starts walking towards the back of the fighting pit.
I drove a man to drink today.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything before the party? And I got your messages, Melanie.
Mallory?
Mallory.
You're welcome for the similar name. Oh, I will go to Mallory and say,
Mallory?
Mallory
Fucking
is a
hell,
tavern
what
wench
is
that's
happening today?
No. I'll go to Saitari and say, Saitari, you were with Eagle Eye recently. Do you think she knows about something like really big and scary that needs murdered? Like, I don't want to kill like a giant, big and scary, like nice creature, like that cow that we rode around on in the Feywild, but just like a nice, big, evil creature that needs just fucking killed. Know any, if she would maybe know about that? Like, you got that vibe, maybe?
I'm making an insight check.
Okay, what are you trying to insight?
I'm trying to see if this is sword related.
Okay.
It is obviously sword related.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's not that hard. And it's Melanie.
Melanie,
Yes.
I don't think going out and just killing things is going to make you bond with your sword any faster.
Satori, I went out and I stopped crimes, and then one time I helped a tree, and then I stopped a sex gang. Well, I don't know about the sex gang, just the succubus. And then I went to the Cord Temple and I gave them a lot of money and I have this holy symbol, but I'm pretty sure this is just like a piece of rock or metal or whatever. I don't really think this is going to make me closer to the sword. And I'm running out of ideas.
Not really.
And he told me, what?
No, it's not going to make you any closer to the sword. It's
Yeah,
like you're trying to
that's-
force it.
But the priest person, I don't know if he's a priest or just some dude that lives in the temple. I'm not really sure if they have like
Probably
titles.
just some dude that lives at the temple.
Well, anyway, he said that I should go find something big and kill it. Something
You
that
do
needs
realize
killed.
that we're going to be needing to kill a black dragon soon, right? And we're trying to, well, I'm trying to get information on that. In fact, I'm going to take Nenrine and we're going to go fuck off somewhere to get some information. If you want to come with, you can.
Yeah, okay.
That's the saddest yeah okay I've ever fucking heard.
But, Melanie, you're trying to force this bond with this sword, and that's really not how it's going to work.
One
Because
second.
you
I've got to go
know-
throw around to
Oh.
my fiance.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, Kelly.
While Melanie is trapped inside of her head, Zaitari's going to say over the bridge, Raine, meet me in XYZ location. I don't know where we're talking right now. You're...
I just assume all secret meetings with Zaitari take place in the baths.
No, it would be so muggy. That's not good for the complexion over a long period of time. Especially not her hair. Your girlfriend is trying to force her bond with her sword, and I'm trying to talk to her about this, but it's not going very well. You should come and talk to her with me.
Sorry about that.
All right, I'm on my way, Zaitari.
Eva, while you were in the kitchen, again, that Siamese cat comes back. Hi. Hi there.
Hello, yeah, Henry, right?
Yeah. Sorry to bug you again. So I tried the funny smelling red stuff, the wine. He's not feeling good right now. I think he vomited. Yeah, that's what humans do. They don't throw up hairballs. They throw up vomit too. He got sick.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah, that happens.
And he's now in bed, and Mom's getting him a lot of water, and I was wondering if you could tell me where you guys keep the bread.
Bread?
Bread.
Why do you need bread?
Mom says it's for his stomach.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Oh, what should I try?
Drink some fluids.
She's already giving him water.
Yeah. Give him a little bit more wine. And then you want something really fatty, so like fried eggs or something.
He looks at his non-disposable paws, like opposable
Disposable?
paws. Not disposable, opposable. His paws without this opposable thumbs. He's not polydactyl. Is there anything I can get that doesn't involve me attempting to cook?
Jerky, I guess.
Oh.
Just you want something kind of fatty. We want some protein. A little bit of sugar doesn't hurt, but like you're better off just doing something fatty and then drinking a little bit more wine.
Okay. Think prosciutto works? Or porchetta?
Why is he not taking care of himself? Isn't he a grown man?
You would think so. I mean, he takes care of...
It's a yes or a no. Is he a grown man?
Yeah.
Why isn't he taking care of himself?
I have no idea. I'm only one.
My official advice to you is to stop taking care of him. He's the one who got hung over. He's the one who needs to get himself out of it.
Okay. He walks off.
I'm just gonna like shake my head and grumble.
Okay. All right. So the rest of you meet.
And it's just like Raine walks in. So Eva, I'm having this problem with Melanie. No, that's not what happens.
Yeah, so the rest of you meet after Melanie is trying to force bond. Or explain her force bonding.
Not force bonding. Just, speeding along the process. Basically, whining and dining the sword.
Melanie, is whining and dining something really Cord does?
No.
I just,
Am I supposed to punch the sword?
I mean, let's review. What are Cord's tenets?
Use your strength for stuff. Don't be mean about it. Don't kill the homeless.
Would you like to roll a religion check? I could just like.
I feel like that's pretty spot on. I think
Don't
I got
kill the
most
homeless
of
sounds
them.
right. That sounds very correct.
Close enough.
Melanie, these are. I think you know these commandments. He commands the following.
I mean,
what are they?
They're in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I got that first one. I didn't really get that second one, and I feel like that third one is pretty far off. But I also feel like I shouldn't be killing homeless people, so I don't think he'd be upset about me not doing it. He says,
Melanie,
to be strong and not a coward, and I'm not either of the. Oh no, not either of those things. I am one of those things. I'm not a coward, and I'm strong, and I fought some crime, which was supposed to be protecting the weak. That. Oh no, that's not listed there, is it? Maybe I was thinking of a different god.
I mean, he doesn't seem to really care too much as long as you're not too evil. Just battle, pretty much. But the point is, you're right. You are brave. You are strong. You're not a coward. And frankly, these great battles tend to find us. I don't know that you have to go looking for them. Just be ready to meet them when we do find them.
Honestly, I agree. Melanie, we do fight a lot of things. And
I know!
when I needed more information on my relic, I went to a temple and I talked to a few people about what I wanted to know. You talked to one person who you didn't know if they actually worked there or not. You should honestly try a little harder.
I don't know if there was really anybody else there. It was pretty empty. I think, or possibly I only noticed the one person. Were there other people there, DM?
I mean, no, but he looks like he was just
thank God.
cleaning.
Oh no! I did meet the janitor! Oh no! Look, just because he might have worked there in more of a cleaner capacity, or maybe he was just squatting, I just, he still knew cold stuff.
You're lucky that you...
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah,
okay.
I can breathe. Oh.
I mean, at least they're pretty easy. It's like, be bold. I mean,
yeah.
That's how, and change is inevitable. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to impress mine? I mean, yours is just be brave. You're already brave. You can do that. You've got this.
But I can't be extra brave. I'm already brave.
Then just keep doing what you're doing.
Wait, one of yours was change the inevitable?
Change is inevitable,
Oh. I think that just means you need to cut your hair.
Oh my God.
Melanie,
right?
This really isn't that hard. You just need to keep being yourself. And
Alright, have you bonded with yours?
I've been bonding with mine by Being myself.
Mm.
I'm not really worrying about it too much. Because if I overthink it, it's not going to happen.
Aoife's gonna wander in with her hand in a bag of snacks and look around and see the kind of somber and distressed atmosphere. And just kind of like raise an eyebrow. What midlife crisis have you guys stumbled into now?
Oh my god, Aoife, I'm not that old yet.
Sure.
I'm trying to bond with my sword.
And she's trying to force it.
I'm not trying to force it. I'm trying to
you are.
seduce it.
Yes, you're trying to force it.
Seduce.
Really, Melanie, that sort of thing you're really better at when you're not trying.
I mean, the sword's probably like a kid, right? Try and get a kid to do something they fucking hate it, but let it come to them kind of naturally, and then they're fine.
But I've had so long, and I've punched so many things.
Uh-huh. So?
That's the whole point. That's all I've got. Alright, you, Aoife, we need to get you the thing, the shawl thing. Have we worked on that yet?
I think so. I mean, we kind of know-ish some leads, but that's really about it.
Have you thought more about one of, like, the really benign people? Like, is there a god of, like, hats? Because you'd be on it. You'd bond it right away.
I'm not sure where this conversation is going anymore, so I'm going to go
I
with
think
Henry
she's
to do
saying
my
that
research.
because I'm new to the group, I don't deserve as much effort as
No,
putting into her
no.
shit.
Hey,
Which I take
hey,
offense to. I've
no,
been
I was
watching
just
your kid more than you
joking.
have. So, like,
you
I'm not wrong.
teenager.
Am I wrong?
What did you say? I didn't hear it between the laughter.
I've left at this point.
Aoife said that she's been watching Shaddoc more than Melanie has.
Oh.
Honestly, I will fight you right now.
I mean, you were kind of busy a couple nights.
I was fighting crime. I was dressed
child?
up as a bear hero.
You have a daughter who actually needs like a parental figure to raise her?
I mean, that's why I'm not there anymore. I've left.
I made a glowy bed with the help of one of my friends' husbands, spouses, fiance. I'm not really sure if they're together yet.
It's okay. I'm not there anymore.
I made a glowy pet bed, and you know we've been working on moose training, and you know you're like 12.
I'm 16 for one. 2, I've spent more time with your daughter than you have since I've met you guys. For 3, I've helped you guys out with every single thing you've needed. I haven't complained. I've just gone along with it, done my thing. Helped you kill those zombie skeleton dragon thingies.
Thank you for that.
Hid in a cupboard for Raine. I'm about to go to a party where I don't know anybody and I don't really care.
You don't have to go.
Have to. Just throwing that out there. Like,
I'm going to because I don't want to babysit again.
You don't have to babysit either.
And let's be honest, Melanie, we probably would have asked.
I wouldn't have. Not with this attitude. So I spend time with... I'm assuming that Melanie spends time with Shaddoc like every day. I just don't RP it. But...
Yeah. I mean, I would assume
super
that
offended.
when Melanie's not there, you know, Raine is also parent, so...
I am going to go find something, and I leave in a huff.
I call after. It's like, this is why you're not bonding with the thing, the sword or whatever.
Raine follows after a moment.
What does that even mean? Just
Let's go, dear. Just gotta put a hand on the back of her neck and rub it.
Strength don't mean dick if you can't control everything about it. Includes your temperature. Your temper concludes your expectations.
I don't know what she's talking about. She's just making up words now.
This is what we have to look forward to in 10 years.
Oh God.
Eva literally fights with her anger.
No, that's not what I wanted.
As everybody is dispersing, Persephone walks by with a book and an apple in her hand, just looks at the dispersing individuals, glances at Aoife, glances at them, shrugs, and continues on her way. Kind of
Shrug
like...
to and pull a kazoo out of my pocket and start playing as I walk away.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig up some stuff for you, Mallory, about what you just sent me.
That's okay.
But yeah. If that is it, we can move on to the Victory Day party. I believe that you have somebody you need to talk to about getting into Al Gore.
We do.
Yes. All right. So this is a black and tie party, so it's formal. What are y'all wearing?
Oh God, I don't know the shit. My stuff.
I think I found the outfit, but
Mallory, what am I wearing?
I don't know. You're an adult. You dress yourself.
No, I'm not.
I will make sure that I go to Persephone and ask her very politely and offer payment for her to watch Shaddoc.
Yeah.
While we are at the party.
Sure. That's no problem.
Marvelous.
Are you okay?
Perfect.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a dick move. I'm just had a bit of a tiff with somebody, but I'm fine.
Okay. That's fine. Have fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sure me and Pastries and Shaddoc will have a good time.
Good. Make sure no one, murders anybody.
Oh, no. Mom has been teaching me, how to, play, well, Mom has been showing me chemical reactions with sodium bicarbonate and vinegar.
Oh. Like the explodey kind?
Not really exploding, more like erupting. Like, fizzy.
Huh.
Nothing dangerous.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Okay, have fun.
Well, yes, you too. And the whole conversation, like, Melanie just seems really distracted. She's just, like, kind of not paying good attention.
Okay. So you're gonna be wearing that Zaitari, and you're bringing Tegan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Tilda would have something spectacular. I know she's bringing Theo. Melanie, what are you wearing?
So Melanie is wearing a lovely looking dress with a kind of decent sized sash around it to hide the fact that she's currently wearing a giant magical belt. Because while she is not wearing her armor, she is keeping the belt on.
Okay, sounds good. Raine, do you just want to go like formal, like just formal pants, shirt type of deal?
Just,
Okay.
nice fitted suit. With
how many daggers are you hiding?
all of them.
Okay. And Aoife.
Yeah, I'm the lace and pearl thing, but I've got my insignia of claws like in my hair as an accessory.
Mm-hmm.
So I can keep wearing them, and I've got my bracers of defense hidden under my flouncy sleeves.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, I will I will take Ord's Thunder
Mhm.
and like take it to the coat check, and I will keep the oh, no, I'd have to attune to it.
Do you just want to carry it like Wonder Woman style in like the back of the
Yes.
dress? Okay.
Nice.
All right.
That sounds perfect.
Okay, cool. All right. So when you guys get to the Lavoy estate, it is a compared to the the dukes and duchesses' homes, it is a little less grander. This is a large 2-floor stone building with a gate at the front and a gate to the east. There is, some guards that wave you in. They all recognize you. Everyone knows the heroes of Leona at this point. The estate itself has a cacophony of shrubbery that is shaped into different animals, particularly those of the quadruped variety. As some of you may know, the Lavoie family's heritage is they used to be livestock owners, lots of livestock owners. So lots of their deal used to be trading in exotic bovine and sheep, both of the uncommon and common variety, and other animals of that nature. Um, Currently, while you are getting to the state, there are people going to the back of the house. It looks like they are carrying, and Tegan will point this out to you, Zaitari. They look like they're carrying some gunpowder mixed with pigments, some fireworks of some sorts. Usually during the Victory Day celebrations, at the end of the night, there is a fireworks show. So that's what they're currently carrying to the back. It's pretty easy to spot. Um, when you get in the house, there is already about 20-ish people inside. A couple nobles that you do recognize from your. Let me get the list. There we go. A couple nobles you do recognize. For example, there we go. A couple of the knights of the Allards region. Duchess Allard herself is there. Cool. And like a couple new faces as well. And the party is set. So when you enter the house, there is a mass where the foyer would be. The foyer kind of just opens into like a central courtyard deal with a set of stairs going up to the second floor, which is also currently open for guests, so they can just look down and watch the band or see when certain food items have arrived at the snack table. There is a champagne fountain. There is also, when you first enter the giant center room, there is a massive chandelier, which looks like it's been polished to perfection. Currently, looks like there's some kind of like multicolored dancing lights enchantment on it, because you see the candlelight flicker and fade into different colors, kind of like a non-intrusive mood lighting type of deal. The walls are decorated in tasteful silken streamers and large bouquets of bright, colorful flowers that resemble probably bursting of fireworks. Trying to kind of like get that whole motif going. Um, Lady Lavoy, she greets all of you. She greets everybody as they come in the door. Hi, how are you? That kind of thing. That sucks. God damn it. Okay. And yeah, currently there are a couple entertainers walking around the premises at the room. Couple people who are doing some contained fire breathing for small groups. There looks like there are some musicians that are beginning to set up in a corner of the room. And I was gonna say you do see the Ice Queen there, but yeah, it is it's a noble party. That is pretty much what I'm saying.
I'm going to kind of look around and try to make a note of faces,
Okay.
especially ones that I might have also seen at the auction.
Okay. Um, you notice there is one face that you recognize from the auction, though you don't really know his name. But you recognize him, like, oh, I recognize that guy from the auction, but I don't recall who he is.
I am going to make a point to try to go and end up accidentally in that area
Okay.
and introduce myself.
He is a shorter individual, with a receding hairline. It looks like the hair above his head, on top of his head, is currently thinning. So he's going through male pale and baldness at this point. He's got kind of like a mousy sort of looking face. His teeth are slightly protruding, but not overtly so. He introduces himself to you, and they're making idle chit chat. So he introduces himself as Jane Sim Noble. And he looks like he's just they're doing the, oh, how's your mother doing, and how are you doing, and etc 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 etc.
Okay. I will just kind of partake in chit chat.
Okay. I hear cat.
I hear somebody
That's
yelling
Trinket.
about something.
She's learning that her meows echo in the hallway, so she's been experimenting.
You have really weird cats.
I know. She's learning that she can make sounds with her voice. And she's reveling in it.
That's adorable. Weird, but adorable.
She's 9 months old. No one can stop her.
How are you doing, Mallory? Thank you, Trinket, for telling us how you're doing.
I love it. Oh my god, she reminds me of my cat, because Leo was just like, you know what this house needs is me yelling.
Yeah, I mean, it's once a day for like 10 minutes. It's scream o'clock. And apparently it's scream o'clock right now.
Leo will go and I wonder if it's an echo thing too, but she'll yell like directly at the wall, like point blank, just standing at the wall yelling at it.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it makes no sense.
Trinket learned this from Cass, because Cass loves to yell at walls.
Okay, so you're chatting up that group of people. Raine, what are you doing?
I am just circling the party, kind of, to keep out of people's way. Like, I'll generally introduce myself, but, just keep making the rounds. And, just out of habit, know where all the valuables are. But
Okay.
not attempt to steal them at the moment.
Alright.
I will meander over to Raine and be like, hey, do we know somebody named Jamie Nobleson?
Jameson Noble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that sounds like a made-up name.
Well, I might have mixed up some of the words, but, that guy over there kind of looks like a human mouse. But he just, I recognize him from the party, and I was trying to find another party, the auction. I was trying to find people that might have been the culprits of the whole, animal debacle.
That's an interesting coincidence that he looks so animalistic, but I don't recall anything, do I, DM?
Roll wisdom, just a straight wisdom check. Oh, Koda.
Not bad. 22.
I mean, you recognize the face, but he didn't really seem to do, like... He bid on a few items, but he didn't win them.
Oh, bid. He bid on a few items.
No, he bid. He bid on a few items, but he didn't win them, so... He didn't really... You don't remember him doing anything of note, really.
He seems too normal.
Oh my god.
Don't like
Do
him.
not tackle him. Do not. That will not impress the sword.
You don't know that?
I
Lord might love
think I
it.
do. I think... I don't think that would be impressive. Unless it was like the black dragon we were looking for in disguise. I mean, that would be impressive if
Could
it
be a
was.
black dragon.
Probably not Melanie.
How
How about I keep an eye on him?
Okay, you keep an eye on him. Alright. Melanie, you
Yes.
have a dashing lad that comes up to you. He's probably in his late 30s. He's human. Late 30s, early 40s. He's dressed in a pretty lovely embroidered white shirt that's embroidered gold. Kind of has like some like straight silk or maybe linen straight pants on him. His hair is cut pretty short though.
Okay.
Almost like between a buzz cut and in the middle of like that buzz cut, but it's currently kind of growing out type of deal.
Mhm.
And he says, Sir Melanie.
Yes.
Oh,
Do I know you?
no, you don't. I don't believe we've ever met, but I've heard all about you and your comrades. You are, I heard the heroes of Leona were going to be attending this party, and alas, here some of you are. My apologies. My.
Insight.
Were you trying to gleam?
If this guy is being honest, or if he's here to try to do some shenanigans.
He seems like he's honest about, hearing about you guys. He doesn't seem to be up to shenanigans as far as you know.
I hope you've only heard good things.
Oh, of course. I mean, I heard about what I'm really trying to. Again, my apologies. I'm impolite. My name is Sir Randall. It's very nice to meet you.
So, Sir Randall.
Sir Randall Keith Orton.
And where are you from? Keith? Randall.
Or
Sorry.
or Randall. Randall, or Sir Keith, whatever you prefer, ma'am.
It was just I like somehow short circuited my brain there for a second. Sorry.
Originally, I am from Gadarn, but I am currently staying with one of the the Javier Knights. I believe yes. The reason I actually approached you is I'm very interested in your tale of... I've heard there were several dragons involved during the besieging of Lido. Mm-hmm. And I happen to be I don't mean to brag. He totally means to brag. But I view myself as a big game hunter of sorts. I've taken down my fair share of large beasts, and
Mhm.
I've never taken down a dragon. And I just wanted to, share stories of what I have taken down, and maybe share, hear about the dragons that you have taken down.
You think that we should hunt dragons for sport?
No, I just want to hear about your experience fighting a dragon. I myself have never hunted dragons. I've taken down a hydra.
Sure. I would be happy to regale you with a tale. Does this guy seem like a complete douchebag or just a little? Because I'm definitely getting a douche vibe, but I don't know how much is me reading into it, and how much is like legitimately
an insight
there.
check.
Okay.
Roll one more. Roll.
Oh, my doucheometer is strong.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna just straight up lie to him for a little bit.
Okay.
Like, just make up some weird shit about dragons, but like not so weird that he can maybe disprove it. Like the fact that dragons don't like garlic, and so if you have garlic bread beforehand, they sometimes will hesitate before attacking you, like stupid shit.
Okay.
And I'll just spend some time, and like while I'm just talking to this person, I will just kind of keep an eye on just the room.
Okay, sounds good.
Do I need to roll a deception check?
Sure. Let's see.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Okay.
I'm looking around the room and I'm like, you know what dragons hate is fucking garlic.
He is. I rolled a natural one on his insight. So as bad as you wrote, this is equally as bad.
It's just two idiots having a conversation.
Pretty much. Raine, while you are scoping out, are you anywhere near?
I have to roll for not just like smacking her forehead.
It's like if you had two cats screaming at each other.
Oh lord.
Am I near what?
Are you near Melanie? Or are you
I
just?
said I was kind of keeping an eye on.
You were keeping an eye on
her.
You are keeping an eye on her and this other guy who are just. You're keeping an eye on Sir Douchebag and Melanie telling pretty bad lies, but Sir Douchebag is obviously kind of like.
We never fought a giant gerbil. What is that? I don't even.
Yeah, pretty much. When you notice that there is a woman, speaking with Lady Lavoie, the hostess of the party, she has, short brunette hair. This is gonna sound bad, but you know the stereotypical Karen haircut. Yeah, cutting that style. She's wearing a simple but not elegant dress. It's kind of middle of the road, and she's just conversing with Lady Lavoie. It looks like they know each other pretty well. And you see that this woman is currently like pointing at a couple decorative pieces in the room. Each decorative piece that she is pointing to seems to be animal or livestock related, and they seem to be striking up a conversation about that. Actually, she's the one that's been spending the majority of time with Lady Lavoie. So it's possible, judging by their body language, that they're friendly and they're friends with each other.
Okay. I imagine Lady Lavoie probably briefly greeted people when they were
Yes,
coming
each
in, but
person who came in, she briefly greeted and, welcome to the party, make yourself comfortable, that kind of thing.
I'll just kind of wander over again and say, I just wanted to thank you one more time for inviting us. We don't get out as much as you would think, actually.
Oh, of course, of course. Oh, Raine. By the way, this is my friend Charlene. Have you two ever met? And you see Charlene. She puts out a hand. Lovely to meet you. Charlene Page.
Pleasure to meet you as well. I don't believe we've had the occasion to meet yet.
No, I don't think so. I and Charlene says I only stop in Godarn every once in a while. Um, when I'm doing my rounds. And Charlene will explain to you that she is akin to an exotic pet trader. She deals with, very rare breeds of horses to smaller animals like, I don't know.
Well, have I got a story for you.
Fennec foxes, I guess. She says, "Oh, do tell."
And I go on and on about moose.
Okay. She is fascinated by moose.
I thought we were going to go with the rock theft.
Not a pet yet.
Aoife, where are you up to?
Is currently mingling throughout the room, trying to find somebody who's interested in religion on a scholarly level, or anybody who collects rare religious artifacts.
Okay.
Just kind of drifting along, dropping hints at those kind of conversations, trying to find somebody who bites.
Okay. Eventually, you do meet somebody. So this is around the same time. So we'll get back to you in a second. Zaitari.
Yeah.
You do spot the Ice Queen.
Okay.
She.
What's her name again?
Isadora.
Isadora.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
She when she spots you, she immediately goes over. She gives you like a short hug and says, "Zaitari, how are you? Oh, hello, Tegan. Nice to see you. Pleasure to see you again as well."
Hello, Isadora. How has life been treating you?
It's been very busy. I've been doing things for Alexandria, like we all do. And been busy. Doing some light touring. My touring schedule has been pretty light recently. Have you taken a look at the entertainers list for tonight?
I have. I actually happen to know it real quick, just to clarify. Is it the headline act or is it just the act?
It's the headline act for tonight.
I actually happen to know one of the members of the headline act.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's kind of the reason I came to this party. I had a few victory party invites, but this was the one that piqued Maite's interest. She gestures to the main entertainment that's currently setting up in the corner. In the back wall, and she gestures to that apparently, and Maite has been scoping out new talents to put under her banner since my touring schedule has become pretty light. She thinks they're going to be the next big thing.
Oh, besides you and I?
Yeah. Which is odd because I had never heard of them before this year, but apparently they've been touring in they toured in Southern Robur before their own manager, and she points to a human across the way. He is dressed a little differently than everybody else. You notice he has um he's wearing the type of collar type shirt like a priest would wear, but it's all one solid color. There is like a silk sash that is tied around his waist, and instead of traditional like straight leg pants, they look like they may have been like a skirt, but it's gathered up into the middle. That makes that makes a form of pants. And he's wearing stockings that come up above the ankles and like kind of just hold the ends of his pants in place. So I'll actually get a picture of it. What's similar. Um, Actually, probably the best way to describe it is, have you seen The King and I?
Yeah.
Yeah, very similar to what the royal family would wear.
Okay.
In the males in the royal family. So he's dressed very similar to that.
Okay.
Issa says that's their manager. I don't remember his full name, but everybody just calls him San. S-A-N. Not Sam, apparently. But yeah, they've been touring Southern Robur, and as soon as they picked up the Dwarven woman, they just blew up. Like, they have been getting bookings left and right.
Yes, that dwarven woman would be the one that I apparently inspired to perform. So
she's a pretty good, like, she needs to work. You'll see. I like her lyrics a lot. Her songs are very beautifully written. I think the main attraction though is the band, and she points to some of their instruments because I've never seen anything like those before. So the instruments she's pointing to are what you would probably know as Mongolian horsehead fiddles.
okay.
They look like your standard long stringed instrument, except they only have two strings, and you use a bow to play them. Yeah, there's a pair of those, and there's the woman Nisva. She uses the lute, but the others use some type of other four-string instrument that I've never seen before. And she points to a gentleman who currently looks like he's using one, like tuning one up that looks like it's carved in the shape of like an arrow. So I can get that up as well. But yeah, I've never seen anything like that, and apparently that's their big that's one of their big draws, other than their singing. So the guy, he has the one in the middle. It's shaped like an arrow.
Interesting. I am looking forward to hearing them perform tonight.
It should be quite something. So while you're chatting up Isadora, and Tegan's listening in on this as well, you see that Tilda and Theo are making their rounds, talking to some of the mobility they haven't caught up with in a while. Aoife, the person that Isadora had described in the Thai King and I outfit strikes up a conversation with you. He introduces himself as San Chai, but you could just call him San. That's what everybody calls him. And he starts talking to you about, whatever god figures or religious symbolism you happened to, you know, drop hints about.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to steer the conversation in any way?
Yeah, I'm trying to steer it towards Shar.
Okay.
But I'm framing everything like, you know, like a good monk. I'm on my way to spiritual enlightenment. I need to understand the good and the darkness. Shar is a perfect example of the darkness. And everything like that.
Okay. He kind of gets what you're saying. You get actually roll an insight check for me.
Insight. Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. You kind of get the gist, especially by the way, the way he moves a little bit, that he might partake in the martial arts as well. So he might have you guys might have like a similar monk motif going on here. He's all about that like yin and yang type of deal. So he's not judging at all about like, you know, the spiritual balance between things.
Yeah, I'll even drop the name of my temple and say that, you know, teachings there were a bit insufficient, so I'm out here trying to learn more.
I see. That's very good. I mean, that's excellent. Like, I think everybody should at least explore their world, trying to take in as much experience as they can, because you can only learn so much while you're in one place.
I agree completely.
Yeah, same reason I traveled outside my homeland as well. You do notice about him that he does have a number of elaborate tattoos on his left arm, coming from out his sleeve. He does nothing to hide it. What languages do you speak?
I speak all languages.
Right.
Reading-wise, reading-wise, I only speak. I think I put Common and Celestial.
Okay.
When I got this 14th level feature, it automatically changed my language to all. So I don't remember what my original languages were.
Okay. You notice there's some what looks like to be writing on his arm, but you can't really quite decipher like the language it's from. It's definitely not common, for sure.
Yeah, I'll just like casually slip into Primordial and ask him what's his particular focus. Like, what style do you follow? So I want to see if he's high enough level to cycle languages.
He smiles at you, and then he cycles back. My school isn't very well known around these parts. He explains that the school he is part of focuses surprisingly on ranged weaponry.
I'm quite partial to the whip myself, as opposed to getting too close.
He explains that most of the practitioners at his temple are actually trained to use actually bows and crossbows. And from what he's saying, they are able to channel some of their essence into these long range weapons, aka key.
Yeah. I'll just drop casually if he's going to be around a while. Maybe we can do a bit of a cultural exchange. He can teach me a technique from his, and I will teach him my new fighting style that I'm developing.
He's like, I'd love to. That's what I came to. That's why I traveled around with the band. He gestures to them. That's why I'm traveling with the band. I am very interested in everything is very new to me. And I would love, a culture exchange. It'd be fascinating. And do you tell him a little bit about your style?
Yeah, I stray away a little bit further from the traditional total focus and balance and inner peace to channel power through, and that I'm instead taking natural reactions like emotion and fear and anger and these things that we're kind of discouraged from, and channeling that into even more potent sort of power that greatly benefits a practitioner on the battlefield.
He seems like very interested. He's like, you sound very similar to a few like your style seems very similar to a few well, individuals that I know. We have a few schools that aren't known around in these parts, but yeah, that is definitely something he is definitely interested. Maybe that you can talk more about that later.
Yeah, I mean, I'll also, with that dropping casually, that's why I'm looking for Shar's artifacts.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping that the darker side of that particular sisterhood will help me, advance my practice of going to the complete opposite way of our traditional monk teachings.
Okay. So, Issa says, looks like they're starting to get set up. She's gonna go. She says, I'm gonna go grab a drink. Would you guys want anything from the table? Is that Dari?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that was for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was Isadora.
Yeah.
I'll actually go with her. I'll
Okay.
let Keegan mingle wherever he.
Yeah, he'll make casual chit chat with a few people around him. So you guys, grab some drinks. San actually, Aoife offers to get you a drink from the table because he mentions the band he's traveling with is good. It's gonna start singing pretty soon. They'll probably play like a couple pieces that you need to pay attention to, and then maybe some more background music later.
Yeah, absolutely accept.
All right, he'll go and he'll grab some drinks. Eventually, the band, the lighting in the room starts to dim a little bit, and the two horsehead fiddle men start to play, and it is the sound that comes out of these instruments, you are very surprised. Like, you are very surprised at what is coming out of these instruments, because it is very unusual to make such sounds just manipulating two strings. It is haunting. It is almost like an ethereal mixture between a violin and a cello, and it just rings, like echoes throughout the room. You at one point you think maybe it's being enhanced by magic, but the longer you listen to them play, the more obvious it is it's just skill. The stringed instrument players, the guitar and the bow shaped instrument start playing as well as a couple percussion people in the background. They start drumming, and the next thing that comes out is the melody and the song that comes out of the people playing the horsehead fiddles. It is a low rumbling sound that you realize that they're not actually singing traditionally. They are using, and you've heard some of it before in your travels, Zaitari. It is a type of throat singing that is very common among those of giant and Goliath descendant. At one point in the song, one of the horsehead fiddlers, if you've heard what a didgeridoo sounds like, he is making that sound, but he is not doing it with an instrument. He is just straight up doing it with his voice.
Pretty impressive.
It is like a low sound that goes into a whistle of sorts. And then, as the song starts to pick up, Zatari, you see Nisfa step up between the two fiddlehead horse fiddlemen, and she starts strumming her lute with the other instrument players, and then she starts to sing. And she goes, I am bones and I am skin. I am home where life begins. I've started wars, I've given peace. Across the ocean, carried the seed. I'm your lover, I'm your mother, I'm your sister, I'm your daughter. When kings fall to their knees, they sing a woman's song. When birds scream in the trees, they sing a woman's song. The sunrise in the east sings a woman's song. Every heart that beats sings a woman's song. Da-na-na-na. Na, na. And she goes on like that for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And the other voices join in with her, but she kind of like goes up and down in octaves, and the language they're singing you do not recognize. In fact, none of you recognize this language. It's possible that it is a tribal dialect of sorts, sort of like maybe it sounds like as if it's a different common of sorts, but it's just like maybe the dialect is different. Probably the closest thing this is akin to is giant, but it's not really giant. Maybe it's just a different dialect of giant. That's the closest thing you can really like pinpoint it on. So come on, computer. She continues the song, and eventually, she ends it. There is a polite, a resounding clapping, and then the band moves on to play other pieces, filled with lots of throat singing. Everybody is pretty impressed. They gave a really good performance. And you believe that probably the novelty of this is that the instruments, the Nisva needs to work on her stage presence a little bit. She does, slightly falter here and there. But in time, she can probably, especially with this band behind her, she can probably like gain renown pretty quickly. It's pretty clear that you and Isadora have some competition.
We could just kill her if you want.
Actually, the song and if you want to listen to it later, the song that she is singing, is, because I can't do it any fucking justice, is this. Yeah, I can't do. Lizzie Hale is way too talented for what I can do. So there are a couple songs that garner a lot of attention, the full audience attention, and eventually they fall into that kind of background music you play. It's just for, and conversation starts up again. But a lot of the conversation now is, how pretty good the band is. But yeah. So yeah, they continue to play. San, with you, Aoife, is continuing to speak with you. What's your passive perception?
21.
What's actually everybody's passive perception?
14, I believe.
Not very
23.
high.
All right, 23. I need to check
17.
All right,
Yeah,
17.
14.
All right. This is pretty high too. Raine, you're 17, right, Melanie?
Yeah.
All right. Raine, Aoife, Sam looks at you and he says, Do you smell that?
Oh no.
Aoife, so there was a lot of sweet smells coming from in the kitchen area in the back of the estate, like cooking like meats and whatever that was going to be placed on the snack table. You smell the smell of wood burning.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna stand up and give him a polite nod, like, if you want to come with me, you can, and I'm gonna start making my way towards the kitchen.
Okay.
How obviously do you do this?
I mean, I'm gonna try not to alarm people around me. And I'm also not gonna, like, go at a dead sprint and traverse 60 feet in 6 seconds.
Yeah, Raine, you start
a brisk walk.
You start smelling it too. Like you had smelled, the roasting of meats and the cooking of cakes coming from the kitchen. Now you smell like as if wood is burning, not in the good way, like not from like wood and grease are burning.
Does anyone else smell that? And I kind of clock Aoife making her way over there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to the
That's
brooch, I'm on my way to the
cupcakes,
kitchen.
I'm hoping. It smells very sweet.
It's at this point, and I need to make sure this is done correctly, that and allow me to transfer maps. There we go. So you guys are in this area. There's Isadora. This is San. This is Tegan. The band was currently playing over here when you started smelling things. The door is flung open to the kitchen. And hold on.
Ooh, bless you.
Bless
That's
you.
all the smoke.
There's a lot happening over here.
Yeah.
What are the tokens that look like groups of people? Are
Those
those
are groups of
people?
Those are groups of
Okay.
people. The door is flung. This is review, right? Yes. The door is flung open. So this door right here is flung open. There's a servant that flings open the door. And just before he can say anything, there is a skeleton of fire that, like, cleaves him in half.
Ooh.
I will I will put down what you see in back. There are. It's not a great sight. So
I'm gonna rip off my skirt.
okay.
It's super thin material. It's gonna come off real easy.
Are you wearing anything underneath it, or is it
It's like a
underwear?
leotard top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the dress is it's like a leotard with a skirt that kind of goes to the top like a dance uniform. Sort of situation.
Melanie's over here just wearing straight up regular pants under her skirt. So
I'm gonna put those on the token area.
I can't do that with a sheer skirt.
In the back, Aoife, you could definitely see this. There is a giant skeleton that has somehow silently broken through the back door. It's just like
Awesome.
there is no door left. The guards that were there are dead. They're very dead. They're just bleeding and decapitated. The kitchen is on fire, probably because that the skeletons are on fire. And you now peek in and you see, oh, those ghouls are also on fire. They look like they had tar on them, and now they are also on fire.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna all roll initiative when I bring it up.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna as I'm seeing everything in real time, I'm gonna be narrating it to the group over the road, just oh, there's some skeletons up there on fire. A big skeleton also on fire. These guys, I think they're Nope, they're not servants. They're ghouls. They're also on fire.
All the servants in the kitchen are dead.
Guards are dead. Servants are dead.
Oh, by the way, at the same time, the front door breaks down. And you notice that it breaks down silently.
Oh.
There is no noise that comes from it. There is another skeleton that appears. And it also smells like there's burning coming from behind him, too. People are screaming their heads off.
Understandably so.
Just so you know, in each one of these tokens, in these large group tokens, there are about 10 people in each.
Armor class of 15. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
How do we do AC? It's 10 plus your dex.
10 plus your
modifier.
Yeah.
Calculate it.
Oh, my dex is my AC is 13 right now.
Bold of you to assume I'm not wearing my armor.
I figured you were wearing Tegan is already going for his sidearm that he has in his coat. Is oh shit.
I really miss my my studded leather armor of that's not disguise, but whatever it was.
I got a couple groups I have to roll for, so take some time to plan things.
I don't suppose
it really
there's
depends
any
on initiative. So,
is there any the guards? Does it look like any of them had shields that are now on the floor?
Yes. They did have shield. They were sword and board type of guards, so you could probably. I'll mark where they were.
Okay.
I'll mark it with a blood splatter. There was one here.
Oh.
There was
cool.
one here. There was one here. There was also one
not
there.
very close.
Yeah, they were by a door.
Also, is this guy wearing something on his head? And is that something he's wearing? Smaller skeleton?
It possibly could be. I got these guys from Warhammer stuff, so there's always skulls on skulls on skulls. Yes, he is wearing smaller skeletons on his head.
Okay.
Because Warhammer does that.
Does he have horns? No, those are skeletons.
No, those are
A
skeletons.
lot about Warhammer, but I know that's a very Warhammer thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, skulls.
Since Eva is closer to the top side, obviously she's gonna go into the kitchen.
Since
doing some
we
shit.
have been like mingling, do we know what is in the past the doors to the left and right?
No, they've been closed.
Oh, cool.
Also, just so you guys know, and this is pretty obvious, as soon as the doors were thrown open, there was a lot of smoke billowing from the kitchen. That's now coming into the center room.
Yeah.
The entrances to the north and south are open, but there's still a lot of smoke because the entire kitchen is on fire.
I think we should try to take out the guy to the south, get everyone out on the lawn before this place burns down.
I'm gonna see if San will join me up here so we can block the door with some dodge actions and prevent
Ooh,
the other forces from coming through.
interesting idea.
Tegan got.
We both got bonus action dodges.
I will see if Raine will come south with me and see if we can take this guy out and make an exit for these people who are very obviously only here to be murdered terribly, because that's the only reason the DM is putting them on the map, is so they can take horrible amounts of damage. They are here to be murdered.
There are 40 people in this party. It had to consolidate them
God.
somehow.
It's a lot of people about to get burnt alive by a big skeleton wearing a smaller skeleton as a hat.
2 smaller skeletons. See, if you were buddies with the god of hats, then you could be like, hey, look, we have something in common. My god is the god of hats. You obviously enjoy hats. Let's have a talk here. You know, we've got common ground.
Now, since there are 4 crowds of people, I am going to have them go on as each their own initiative. So I'm going to color them, actually, to make it easier.
You don't actually have to worship the god of hats.
She's not going to. Absolutely not. She's way too picky. She'd have to love all the hats to worship the god of hats.
All right. So let me get the crowd
Capable of
stats.
doing that.
There we go.
But the
crowd
goddess of
stats.
anarchy? Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fitting.
Crowd stats.
AC 13 is gonna fuck me so hard.
This is why I made sure to keep my bracers on.
Yeah.
I don't have my weapon, but that's okay. I'm just punching fire. It is what it is.
And that's the thing. Like, I felt like I could get away with the belt, so I could keep my high strength. But I felt like it'd be pretty obvious if I wore armor, and I didn't think that I would be able to pull it off. So.
Yeah, there's no way I could really fit my 9-foot-long bullwhip.
No,
Sneak
that
that
wouldn't
through. That doesn't compact nicely.
No.
I really should get a steel 9-section chain whip, because that can be folded down pretty tight. I don't want to get rid of my enchanted whip.
Your armor has.
Is it just a +1, or does it do something?
It's a +1.
I don't have any potions on me. God damn it! Could I have put my bag of holding like
Nope.
in
No, sorry,
nature's
it's a
bag of
+2.
holding?
It's a +2 whip, not +1 whip.
Oh, and see, she cut me off before I even got to say nature's bag of holding. We all know what that is. Actually, you know what? That'd be the best way to smuggle something. Oh my god, just put a bag of holding right up in there, and then whenever you need to like hide something, just like shove.
Do you know those bras they make with the secret wine pouches in each
I've
cup?
seen those. I saw
That, but
one.
it's 2 discrete bags of holding.
All right. I have their
That'd be
stats.
amazing. I saw one that was a wine thing that was a baby, and so it looked like you were
yep.
kissing your baby on the head, and you were actually just drinking wine.
Yep.
All right. So crowd blue is going at that. Crowd purple is going at that.
I had my Wednesday game was playing against like a number of foes, and so I just evenly spaced them throughout the turn order. I was like, look, I'm not gonna roll because I'm gonna get like a bunch of the same number and you guys are gonna get fucked. So I spaced them all at like 4 apart because that took them from 20 to 0, and then all of my players rolled like the same number. I was like, guys, I tried my best.
Yeah, I always have to plan on my players rolling poorly because they are historically some of the worst rollers I've ever seen in my life. Between the last campaign and the current one.
The rogue rolled double crits on one of his sneak attacks on Wednesday, and I was like, oh my god, you guys are gonna kill this person so fast. And then Kelly crit on a smite.
We re-roll ones for level up hit points in my games, which has helped the party because now instead of rolling a bunch of ones, they're rolling twos. Their hit points are terrible. At level 4, the knowledge cleric has, I think, like 23 hit points.
Oh no.
And that's the average. Like most of the group is right around like 20 to 24.
How do you even get that low with the cleric? Don't they have a D8? Do they
Roll a
have
bunch of
D8 or a
twos.
D10?
It's a
Good
D8.
God.
But a lot of crits. I just started a Tal'Dorei campaign that I'm in. I'm playing as Zealot Barbarian. Just like a quick little origin session. 3 crits in a row.
Nice.
2 attacks on a crocodile and 1 insight check on a shopkeeper to see if he was scamming me out of my crocodile bodies.
Was he?
Nah, crocodiles aren't worth that much. They don't have a whole lot of meat.
I mean, your skin can make some pretty nice boots.
It was pretty well stretched out. My barbarian uses a kanobo, so it's really just a big stick with like nails in it.
Oh god.
So the skin wasn't great.
And you see some familiar foes. Them are lich hounds. You guys encountered them back in the palace.
Yay.
I don't think Aoife's ever encountered a lich
Nope.
hound.
No, you have not, Aoife.
Cool.
I think the funniest thing in the first time they played D&D long enough to like gather things and take them to the shop was that no one wanted the weird shit they picked up. I was like, just because you loot something doesn't mean it has any value. No one
Until
wants
you
your
find like
knoll hide.
that one weird wizard who's trying to make like a Franken buddy to keep him company.
Oh, maybe they would have liked the pristine knoll hide.
Knoll hide's a weird one. It'd be kind of like coming in and saying, "Hey, I've got some goblin skin."
Right? And he's like, I want to skin the knoll. And I was like, ew.
They're a
boy,
sentient race
creature.
with like a language and
And he's
government
like,
structure.
yeah, I do. And I was like, well, roll to see how well. And he nat 20'd it. I was like, you have a pristine knoll hide. And he was like, yeah.
I need
like,
to.
I don't know why you're happy about this.
I hope that bone giant's dex is worse than mine.
It's pretty bad. It's very
Yeah.
bad.
I can only imagine.
If it were higher than yours, I'd be much more afraid right now.
Yeah. That'd be pretty awful.
Assuming yours is 20 at least.
All right.
Yeah.
So you hear there's noise behind the giants. There's noise. You'll see some of the chaos when you guys get.
But
out
there's
there.
no noise right around the doors, right?
It's behind them.
Okay, yeah.
There might have been more guards at one point.
Oh god. Oh. What's Santa Chi?
That's
It's
Aoife's
that
monk buddy that was chatting up.
Oh, I was imagining his name as 2 words.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
And then you go over here, and then you go over here. You guys do smell fire coming from outside as well. I think that's it for now. That's all you can see for now. Okay. San is going to bring up his fucking character sheet. He is going to reach under his sleeve, and you see that he brings his skin, he touches his skin across a few of his tattoos, and there is a glow that starts to materialize in his hand. And Aoife, you realize that the spiritual energy has formed into a longbow. So he will take that action.
I need to learn how to do that.
I need to learn how to do that with plate armor.
So he is going to. with his movement speed, he's gonna go over here. He's gonna step in front of panicking crowd 1.
Oh, I thought that was a woman. Oh no, it's a dude. I scrolled in more. I see now that it's a
Can
dude.
you do it? No, he's gonna go this way because I need to try to get a line. He can only get 2. All right. He's gonna spend 1 key point. And there is a arrow. Like he puts some of his energy into an arrow that fires in a 5-foot wide line, and they have to make dexterity saves. I don't think they'll make it. They will not make it. So he pumped 1 key point, so that is 7d4 radiant damage to both.
Hell yeah.
All fey creatures, right, DM?
No, they're not fey. You know undead when you see it, Raine.
Hey, fey? I don't know.
You had to try, I know. I know I have more d4s in here. I apologize for all the d4s. There we go. 3, 6, 9, 13, 15, 19, 21. So he does 21 to each. That is his turn. I think this first skeleton might be dead. Is the Targul dead? Targul is not dead. Burning skeleton is barely hanging on. Alright, that's his turn. The Lich Hound is going to continue eating the servants. Let's see what Crowd Green does. They will attempt to open this door. Do they succeed? Yes, they do. It's a lot of people grabbing at a door. So they might be a little panicky right now. This looks like a study. So they moved... How far did they move? 30 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Oh, look, there's a window not everybody can fit through. Bone Giant is going to continue massacring the 2 guards. Aoife.
I'm going to say over my brooch that San and I will try and hold them back at the north side. And I'm going to swing up in here, use my bonus action to go into a rage. And I'm actually just going to take the... No, I'm going to punch him. I'm going to punch this one.
Okay.
I'm going to punch him twice.
Okay.
Take the dodge action. No, I'm not going to take the dodge action. Who do I think I am?
Yeah, who do you think you are?
Dodging as an action. Okay, I'm just going to punch him twice.
Okay, sounds good.
My fists are magical.
Your fists are magical. So he collapses to the ground. However, you do take some burning damage from him as soon as you punch him. So you will take 5 points of fire damage. But he's dead.
After the first one or the second one?
He dropped after the first one, so he is dead.
Okay.
So you can
the second one I will redirect at the sucker.
Okay.
And I will stunning strike him.
Okay.
So 18 points of damage to him, and then a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
All right, 18 points. DC. He fails, so he is stunned. Yeah, the skeletons don't look like they have much to them. I'm gonna put the ninja. And you take an additional 6 points of fire damage.
Alrighty. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Zaitari.
Yeah. So, I imagine there's lots of plates and dishes around, right?
Yep.
One might say, hold on. I'm just gonna hit it. This is what I plan on doing.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, there are a lot of tiny things around.
Yeah. I'll animate. How many is this for tiny objects? Choose up to 10. I'll animate 10 goblets.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna give them the command to beat the shit out of this skeleton.
All right, 10 little tiny things.
Yep. I don't know why it did it at 6th level. It said 5th as 6. That seems really stupid. But I'm just gonna roll to hit. So let's see. They have a +8 to hit. 10d20.
All right. What's the plus on this?
+8.
+8. The 3's the only one that misses. It's a
Okay.
giant bone skeleton. They don't have much AC.
Yeah, okay, let's see. So it does 1d4 plus 4. So that's roll 9d4 plus. Hold on. Math. I was gonna say, I should have hexed it. But, I'll do as my bonus action, Hexblade's Curse
Okay.
against. No, I will not do that. I'm gonna do something else. I keep lying.
Hold on. I want to see where your line of sight. Okay, so your line of sight is there. Your line of sight is there. So you would see these guys. Just so you know.
59 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So these skeletons look like they took more damage than you would have initially thought. Because
did it get completely fucking obliterated?
let me see. So that is ×2. So he is barely standing.
Damn.
So ×2 is 118. That is like, he is like almost nearly like, there are like hairline and major fractures everywhere. I need to show you what else you see. Okay, so there's more guys outside. They're
Did that do that right?
they're kind of going to town. I want to see what you see, Raine. Raine, do you see? Yeah, you'd probably see up to there. So, Raine.
I'm not done yet. I'm
I'm just saying, Raine.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Oh, okay.
spooky man outside. Just so you know.
Man, outside.
Yeah.
This dude here.
Yep, blue flamey dude. I actually have to put him to the turn order. He will go at some point. Books. All the books.
I'm just seeing what I have for my bonus actions.
Yep.
In a minute.
Alright, so he will go at...
I'm just giving myself a dot so I remember I'm concentrating.
He would have gone an 18, but he already took his turn because he was outside. Aoife, you see the fall. Yeah, you would see all those guys. And San would see all those guys. You know what? Fuck it. There are a lot of guys outside. They're also killing a lot of guards. Yeah, all the hedges that the nice hedges you guys saw outside, of the animals, they're all dust and ashes. It's gonna be a large landscaping bill.
Yay!
I'm going to inspire Isadora.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. She will take her turn after Raine. She has inspiration.
And that's my bonus action, and I am going to move, but that will be it.
All right.
Heart.
I'm just gonna use my bonus action to aim. Wait. Fuck.
Actually, I'm going to get next to Tegan.
I guess I wouldn't have my crossbow. Can't really hide that on your person.
You do have your daggers. You did say that.
I was, stupidly thinking I had my crossbow. No, that don't make no fucking sense. I guess I'm gonna run up to him probably then, because that's what I have to do now.
Yep.
You'll be fine. There's only like an army of undead outside.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. I will use because I need advantage. I'm gonna use the true strike as I hit.
Oh yeah. And let me see.
So if he's weak to bludgeoning, he might be resistant to piercing.
No, he appears to take the normal amount, and you sever whatever tendons and cartilage he had at his kneecaps, and he falls to the ground into a pile of dust. He is now dead. He's now a bone dust pile. Yep.
So these boars got obliterated.
Oh, they're fucked. They're fucking gone.
I don't know if there's any.
Could Raine hear anything as the bones clatter to the ground while she's at the doors, or is that gone?
It is. It appears to be. She can hear things.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure if that area was silenced or not.
You said no bags of holding.
You didn't say you had them.
True. Okay. Yeah. So I just kind of try to probably not very much remains of next to the door. Try to get a little bit of cover and.
Yeah, there's a wall there still.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's on.
I'll be right back. French fry is clawing at my chair.
We're super fucked.
Yeah, this is not great.
No AoE to speak of other than I don't know. Does Zaytari have anything?
That's what my animate objects is for. But I do have. Let me see.
All right, Issa. Oh boy.
I can always polymorph somebody. I have Steel Wind Strike. I could, if animate objects isn't working out, I could always tap you with greater invisibility, Raine. So.
All right. Where's her spell list?
I mean, I still have my armor on. Thank you, Mask of Many Faces.
What I was actually thinking about her in the there's a UA invocation to for warlocks. You can attune to any armor and don it as an action.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Well, you automatically become proficient with it.
Yeah, and you can don it as an action. That's.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you attune to it if it's magical though.
opponent.
If she can... Alright, she's gonna try it. It's the only really offensive thing she has.
Who?
Issa.
Hmm.
So if she can get there, she'll have line of sight to him. Okay. She's gonna try polymorph. Let's see if this works. What's the guy's, saves? Okay, there's the saves. Darn it, she's gonna try.
Gosh darn it.
This is a wisdom save, I believe, right?
Let me double check. Fairly sure.
Yes, it's a
yes,
wisdom.
it is.
Might be good. Her save is not great. Shit on her right now. Yeah, he makes a save.
Oh, I can't do Steel Wind Strike. I don't have my swords with me.
Yeah. She curses profusely. That's that one gone. So that was a third level. Alright. She is going to inspire Melanie.
Cool.
She says...
Is that a D10 inspiration, or do I need to use a different one?
I believe...
I'm not rolling it. I was just seeing what my macro
Yeah, let
did.
me take a look. I believe she is Bardic Inspiration. She's still at a D6.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
I just won't use my macro.
You can do it! You can save us!
I mean, I imagine I would be carrying a dagger on me at the very least. So... I just would not have my swords on me. So I could do Steel Wind Strike, because it's a melee spell attack, and on a hit they take blah 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 damage.
Right.
So it's not the dagger's damage, it's
Okay, Melanie.
spell damage.
It's also like a
Alright,
dinner party, so there's probably
so-
plenty of knives on like.
Oh yeah,
table
there's
for
definitely
cutting
plenty
things.
of steak knives.
Yeah.
Wait, that giant skeleton is already dead?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
took double bludgeoning damage, and then Raine finished him off.
God damn. Oh my god, there's so much out there. I was all tabbed. Ugh. Alright. Well, I think that we said we were going this way. So I will measure. Ugh. I am going to, I guess, move to here.
Okay.
Could you
I'm-
yeet yourself?
I don't. Actually, I think here with 30 feet, and I'm gonna do something I've never done. I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
Feels sturdy. That's my turn.
Alright. All of the burning skeletons. I mean, they're probably not gonna hit you unless they crit. Honestly.
Well, I mean, my AC is only 13, so
You forget we don't have our armor,
Yeah.
except for me.
The singular burning skeleton that's close to me is stunned.
Yes. Okay, so... I mean, a lot of them are occupied with guards. Gurgling guards. So I'm gonna see how many actually notice you. So... halfsies. Because they're dumb. They're really stupid. Nope. Nope. Still eating a guard. That one notices. That one notices. That one notices. That one notices. And that one notices. Okay, so everyone on this side over here notices you. Guys. So you're... did you take the hide action, Raine, I assume?
No, wait. I moved. Yeah, I probably would have taken the hide action. Because I didn't use my bonus to aim, so yeah. And I can't dodge, because we learned that one a long time ago.
Alright, so... Then you're not in their line of sight, Melanie. So... these guys are gonna go over this way. Sup, Isadora? These guys are gonna go here, but they stop there. And then they'll go straight for you, but that's their double movement, so they can't do shit. Yeah. Because they don't notice Raine, because Raine is, like, hiding. Because why would they notice Raine? So double movement, and double movement. That skeleton is done. The other ones are still eating people. The skeleton's up there. Eating a person, not eating a person.
So if they're eating a person, are they?
Eating a
Are it's like
person.
the goo of the person like just falling out of the ribcage? Like
Yeah, let's go with that.
ugh.
Alright, so they're gonna go in, but all these guys are just taking their double move. So that's their action. That one doesn't notice. Okay, crowd blue. Let's see how they react. Okay, they take no action and they panic.
Oh yay.
They seem more vulnerable.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware. But they start panicking. Tegan is going to get his character sheet, take out his gun. See the mass amounts of skeletons over there, next to Melanie and Isadora. Figures that Aoife has it at the door because Aoife's badass, and there's a man with an ethereal bow, so you guys got that. He's gonna shoot. Oh my god! He misfires! Fuck!
Damn it, Tegan.
He has no luck.
Time to sacrifice Tegan to the horde.
I rolled a 1. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. And he questions why he did not bring that cannon with swords.
Yeah, Tegan, come on.
Oh my god. He has to use he gotta use his next action to clear this. Alright. Crowd purple is going to take no action and panic.
Oh god.
The Targouls, yeah, 1, 2, what's their movement? 30 feet. So, Targoul is gonna go over here, and Targoul is gonna go over here. I'm gonna clear that skeleton over there. Other Targoul is going to, doesn't know you're there. Can't get over there. So he's gonna block the door. Raine, since you're next to the Targoul, I'm just gonna let you know. The Targoul is on fire.
Right.
As he's walking, he's leaving fiery, tarry footsteps behind him. You notice he's standing on a rug.
Oh no.
Yeah, this place is gonna fill up fast.
Oh no.
So, he's gonna get over there because he can't go through. I'm gonna delete the giant skeleton because he is a pile of bones, literally. Those Targouls are gonna start... Are they eating people? He's not. He's eating people. Alright, so this Targoul is gonna start going to the house. He'll sit himself next to the Lich Hounds and start setting things on fire too, because that's what he does. Crowd Yellow is going to move and attempt to open the door. There are too many people grabbing at the door, so they do not successfully open it. The collective...
I mean, I can't say much. Sometimes actual adventurers can't open doors.
You know, this is a fact. Sanchai. Alright, he is realizing the situation at hand, and he's gonna try to do a couple things. He has 2 attacks. because monk things. So he already used he used a key point for his Immaculate Lance. He can do that. Or he can do that. He's just going to take 2 attacks. The first attack is going to be towards the Targul that's right in front of you. And he's going to hit easily. The second arrow, he's going to channel his key into, and he's going to turn that into a stunning strike. Yep. Alright, so the first arrow does a lot. Because he does. Alright, so... Does that actually kill it? Nope, it's still alive. So it's one in front of you. So... And then, let's see if he saves. Nope! So that one, the one in front of you is stunned.
Awesome.
Hold on, I gotta put a little, there we go. And... Okay, cool. He's gonna block the door now, because he don't want anything getting through.
Yeah.
Lich Hounds are gonna... eating people. No one's outside. Eating people. Really eating people. Alright, they're occupied. Crowd green. They're not gonna do anything in panic. Because there's not really a way they can get out. And then the remaining bone giant is going to... Can't really do anything. He's gonna continue, he's gonna start bashing the wall down. Because who knows what orders he has. Aoife!
Okay. For the Targul in front of me, I'm going to strike it in the arrow that Sand just put in it to hopefully minimize the burning.
Okay. Sure.
24 to hit.
Yeah. That, I mean...
11 bludgeoning.
Okay. 11 bludgeoning. So plus 11. And... Let's see if... Okay. Yep.
Is it still standing?
Yes.
Okay, one more unarmed strike to it. 24 to hit for 14 bludgeoning.
Yep. These guys look a lot tougher than their skeletal comrades.
Yeah. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to use my patient defense to take the dodge action.
Okay. Alright. The first necromancer... Oh boy.
Didn't we only know about the one?
Well, now you see the other one. Because
Oh no.
you hear things. Oh, okay, so are they gonna be... Okay, they're yelling commands to the guys outside. They figured they have this situation under control. They're dealing with guards outside. So that one's... They're both occupied with the pretenders guards outside. They're occupied with the guards outside.
Am I able to hear someone yelling orders from this side of the map?
Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's why I revealed him, because he's shouting shit.
Okay.
Yeah, this sounds like there's a lot of screaming and a lot of pain involved. Yeah. Zaitari!
Yep. Bonus action. New command for the animated goblets. Attack the tar demons.
Okay.
This one. So let's roll some hits.
All right. So their armor class is that. I believe it's a +8, right?
Yep.
The 4s do not hit, so everything above a 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I don't know why I'm just gonna keep my calculator open. Okay. 46 points of damage
All
on
right.
the tar demon.
Yep. I gotta move him out and so I can put 46. All right. He is still up, but not looking great. He's probably in the same state as the one Aoife punched a bunch of times.
And then, let me just double check. 5 creatures. Okay, that's great. So I'm gonna move up a little bit. And then I'm gonna take out my normal ass dagger. I'm gonna flourish it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Steel Wind Strike.
Okay, awesome.
Hold on.
Was your normal ass dagger also being kept in a apt location?
Yes, on my thigh.
Mm.
Oh wow. Fuck. All right, which are you hitting first?
We're gonna go this here,
Yep.
here.
Okay. Yeah, that fucker's dead. So he's gone. He's dead.
Oh, that's gonna miss.
Nope. Next.
Ooh.
Ooh. Next.
Okay.
He's dead.
And I would reappear right here, since it would have been adjacent to this one right here. I can choose, like, to appear adjacent to any enemy that I hit, so...
Okay.
Yeah, that I hit or missed. So
Okay.
I want to go there because there's currently nothing there.
Okay.
And then, hold on, let me see. I moved, like, here, so that was 10 feet, and then I'm going to back my ass up a little bit more.
All right. Just FYI, I will end the combat at 12 because this is going to go on for a while.
I'm sure. And since I have a free interact with an object action, I'm going to open these doors
Okay.
as they run past them.
There is a sitting room in here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Raine, you are hiding behind. There's a chair, so I assume you're hiding behind the chair.
Sorry, I was just going to say, basically, I open the door and I try to gesture for that group to go inside as I run past. So.
Fair enough.
I'm just going to try to take out that remaining tar ghoul.
Okay. Love to see it. Yeah, he's dead. He's very dead. He's so dead. Oh my god. Okay.
And I am going to. Do I want to?
Oh, those three burning skeletons you hit. You would have taken fire damage. It would be halved, Zaitari, because you're tiefling. So let me do that real quick. 5 points. That's straight 5 points. I already have the damage.
Oh, okay. Just tell me the total.
It would have been 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Let me just double check my potions. Oh, I don't have the potion. Never mind. Yeah, where I am.
Yep.
Isidore is like, fuck my illusionness. Alright. Yeah, she was not prepared for this. She didn't even bring her fucking instrument. Okay, let's try that. It's 30 feet, right? Alright, let's see. She is not moving outside. She is going to... Fireball is not gonna do shit. She was not expecting any of this. Where's her... Yeah, she's gonna insult a fucking skeleton to death. Your mother was made out of cartilage. She makes... He doesn't make it. It takes psychic damage. I'm sorry. I am not clever enough to find a life
the one
bar.
time you told a mimic that its mother was a wardrobe was the best insult I've ever heard. So you've got to pass for me forever.
She is of a certain level, so D4. Post that. Okay, takes. You had advantage to hit the one next to you, Melanie. Sorry. Just so you know.
Why do I have that advantage?
Because she vicious no. It has disadvantage versus you. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I forgot how vicious mockery worked for like 5 seconds. She is gonna be like, please go inside. She is not. What's her persuasion? Please be good. Please be good at something tonight. Not great. Alright, Melanie. I'm not gonna say whether that succeeded or failed, but from the tone of my voice, you can probably guess.
Alright, so I'm gonna say with the brooch, maybe if we get rid of the necromancer, we can end all of this quickly. And I'm gonna make a bad decision. But I feel like it's a Melanie decision. So I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Oh no, wait. I was here. I'm gonna go here, 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 here. That's 1, 2, 3. Actually, that's 5, 10, 15. From here, I'm assuming that I can just yeet myself over to here.
Probably.
I will take 2 attacks of opportunity, one of which will be at disadvantage.
All right.
It's only a 13,
so 2. That's another 2. I rolled 2 2s, so you're fine.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I am then going to fucking unload on this guy.
Okay.
So let's see. 17, 31, and 28.
Yeah, they
actually
all hit.
I'm gonna so on the 17 I 2 trip attack. And that is a 21 strength saving throw.
Yeah, he's not making that. He's a book nerd. What do you think he's gonna do?
Perfect. So then let's assume that the 31 and second attack, and then I'll actually roll with advantage on the third attack. Okay. And is he still up?
I'm doing number. Hold on. Let me just do this. 16, 27, 30, 40, 43, 48, 59, 61. He's still up.
Okay. What are we counting to 61 for?
I'm adding everything together.
Oh, okay. I am going to... How... Does he look pretty wounded?
He looks very fucked up.
Alright, I'm gonna second wind. I'm gonna just blow everything early. I'm gonna second wind.
You mean action surge?
Yes. The thing that makes me do more things. I'm going to take the fighter cocaine, and I am then going to attack one more time.
Okay.
Two more time.
He's dead. You
Okay.
splatted him.
I only have a little bit more movement. Would I be able to make it over to this guy since I've got one more attack? I went 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I've got 15 more.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you can go after the Lich Hound.
I'm gonna attempt to smack it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have advantage though.
Okay.
So it was a 17. So it was 33.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
So that is only 14 points, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Perfect. Are you good?
I'm just screaming, "Come at me, fuckers!" the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
The burning skeletons. That one is rolling at disadvantage. Raine, you're still invisible?
Hiding. Not
You're
invisible.
hiding. Okay. Alright. Hey, crowd.
Oh no!
The one up there by Aoife, by the way, is that burning skeleton by Aoife is no longer stunned.
Okay. I will take that off. Alright. Hey, crowd. How you doing? Let's see. So. Okay, one rolls are 1. I don't know how you miss a crowd of people. One rolls a 2. I need new dice. Go in the mimic. The other skeletons. Oh my god, that was terrible.
I'm sorry that you can't kill innocent partygoers.
Alright, Aoife or San, let's see, evens, Aoife, San's getting... Okay, they rolled a 19. Maybe that will hit him. It is a possibility. San is going to be hit. His armor class isn't that good. So he will take, with the sword in hand, short sword, +5, +2. Okay. With burning damage, he takes 9 plus 2. He takes 11 points of damage. He looks slightly singed, but he's fine. Oh, he gets to attack again. Yeah, he does not. The other skeletons are on fire, and the kitchen is burning, and this door is... I'm gonna just put everything in orange that's starting to burn.
There's gonna be so much orange.
That door's starting to burn, and that door's starting to burn, and
I'm about to make it
to
run through the burning kitchen, so...
Yeah, the kitchen's on fire. Wholly on fire. The other burning skeletons are starting to make their way to the house. Of course, they don't see Raine, because Raine is hiding behind a chair.
In her defense, it is a very fancy chair.
It is a very fancy chair, so there's like a lot of fringe and other decorative things that are on that chair, so I can see why. Those guys failed because they fail at life. The blue crowd is going to... Half the partygoers and blue crowd starts weeping openly.
Oh no!
They do not take actions during this turn. They are freaking out. That you see that several of these partygoers include the sniveling, cowardly assholes. Tegan is going to clear his fucking gun.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Where's the douchebag from earlier?
Douchebag is. Let's see which crowd douchebag's in.
Because I feel like he should be throwing down. He should be proving his mettle.
I mean, he could be a cowardly heel for all we know.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. He is in crowd yellow. So maybe that's why the skeletons missed.
Yeah, was he protecting people?
Sure. He was being Randy Orton. Alright. Please fucking hit a skeleton, Tegan. Good God. You have 2 attacks. I think he hits 1. What's their armor class? What's his
7.
Okay. I think he hits with both attacks? No, he hits with 1 attack. Tegan, we gotta fucking talk after this. Just long points. Shoots 1 in the head. Misses the other one. Because he's gonna go open this door to feel useful now. I can't play NPCs. Can't play enemies either, apparently. Crowd Purple is going to know what the fuck they're doing and run into the room with the green crowd.
Ooh.
1,
Incredible.
2,
Job.
3, 4, 5, 6.
They put their 2 brain cells together and came up with one coherent thought.
They rolled a natural 20, meaning they know what the fuck they're doing. Okay, the Targals. I'm really sorry about this, Aoife.
I'm taking the dodge action.
Okay,
So you have
because they're gonna.
disadvantage. My AC is 22.
Okay, they're gonna vomit on you
Oh
Oh.
boy.
in a cone.
Oh, amazing. Great.
Okay.
One is stunned.
That is true. He can't take that action, so the other one will.
Okay, is it a dexterity saving throw?
It is. Hold on. Covers the ground in a 10-foot square within 5 feet each, so it's only you and everything else that's burning. So yeah, just dexterity saving throw. I think you got this.
Hope so.
Yeah, you got this. You're fine.
I take no damage.
Yeah, you take no damage, but the area around you continues to burn.
Yeah, as I dodge out of the way of that, I'm just gonna look over at Sand and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go out back and get the fucker who's in charge. Do you think you can hold these guys off?
He looks around and he sees things are in a straight line and he says, "I think I got this. You go do you." I'm about to line him up and knock him down.
Perfect.
Okay. The other Targals are going to stand next to the house and set it on fire with their fiery bodies.
I hate Targals.
This house might not exist by the end of this day.
Oh,
I
it's not going to.
big doubt. Yeah, big doubt.
This Targal, who's closer to crowd? Can he get to the crowd? That's 20 feet. Oh, that's like half a square. He'd have to go all the way around. Yeah, let's go for Melanie, because why the hell not at this point?
I am yelling.
Yeah, you are yelling. All right. This guy is going to try to claw and bite you. Let's see if I can roll the hit. That's a 2.
What is it total?
7.
Oh, okay.
That's another 2.
Oh, thank God.
I'm so sad, Kai. Where is that? Alright, so 2 more dice go into the mimic box you guys gave me.
Goodness.
I'm just weeping openly at this point. Yeah, I couldn't get you. That one vomited. That one. Can you get the sand? I think he can get the sand from here. Yeah, he can get the sand. Alright, he's gonna hop a few tables. He's going to attempt to claw. That's a 4. Okay, that one hits. The claw hits.
This background looks nasty, you guys.
2d6. So I do damage to my own NPC. So that's 11 points. Yay! The monk is getting damage. Ooh.
Yay!
And he rolls a Constitution saving throw. Let's see if he makes it. He does make it, so he is not paralyzed.
What would he be paralyzed from?
Who knows?
So Targul claw attacks can paralyze you.
They're never gonna hit, so you guys might as well know.
Good to know.
Crowd Yellow, who has been yelled at several times, is going to go into the room. They are in the room now.
Good job.
Alright. San is gonna be like, alright. I need a line.
Oh my goodness, Beans, that was a big fart.
Oh. He needs an opening. He's gonna punch a guy in the face a few
Good plan.
times. Where's your fist attack? Punches twice.
I'm actually gonna ask him to punch me once so I can keep my rage going.
If you ask, he shall.
I will ask.
Alright, is your armor class 18?
My armor class is 22.
Okay. It's attempting to be punched too, right?
Yes.
Alright, he attempts to punch you,
I
but he missed with an 18.
Yes, I want to take the punch. I need some damage.
Okay. Alright, it's not a big punch. He's not putting key into this. It's 5 points of damage.
So 2 points of damage.
Alright. He punches the ghoul. He punches the skeleton. The skeleton gets punched in the face. He's gonna take some damage. He kills the skeleton.
Good.
He needs to start lining things up, so he's actually he'll take the attacks of opportunity. He's fucking going and then taking several attacks of opportunity because that hit something. That's a 1. That's a 6. And his armor class is 17, and his armor class... What is his armor class? I'm just getting frustrated. Okay, Tarkul hits. Let's see if he can paralyze him.
Which Targul hit him?
This guy right here.
He didn't leave his attack range though.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
this one's stunned.
He's done. Okay. Nobody hits. All right. Yeah. So he took his. He's gonna start lighting up arrows. Okay. The fucking Lich Hound, Melanie. The one next to you is going to attempt to fucking bite you.
Okay.
That 23 hits.
Oh, yeah.
And that is going to be a... Where's that die? Alright. You take 10 points of piercing damage. I need you to roll a strength saving throw because you're totally not gonna pass it.
Let's see.
Yeah, you're fine. You are not thrown off your feet.
Yeah.
So
that's fair.
you're fine. I think he can get to you. Let me see. He's gonna run and leap in your direction. And he is stupid, so they don't know how to flank yet.
That's fair.
He is going to try to bite you. I crit.
Ooh.
That is 18 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Will you please roll me a strength saving throw? Because you are totally not going to... You are fine.
Oh, I was gonna re-roll it, but okay.
You are fine. You are perfectly fine. All right. The other Lich Hound is going to be like, sup? No. Sup? Yes. Okay, that's 9 points. 9 points. He's still fine. He's perfectly fine. No, that wasn't right. That's 31. And then he's gonna strength saving throw. He's a run natural 19. He stays on his feet. Okay. Crowd Green. Crowd Green starts panicking and step out of the room. Bone Giant is... How smart is Bone... Bone Giant's stupid. So it's going to continue knocking down walls. Aoife!
Alright, the Lich Hound's moving gave me a fantastic opportunity, because I can make it to the Necromancer with my 55 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go ahead and chance the 5 opportunity attacks from the 2 Gargoyles, the 2
Yep.
Burning Skeletons, and the 1 Bone Giant.
You know, you might as well with the way I'm fucking rolling tonight.
I think I've got the best AC on the board, so it's a chance I'm willing to take.
I have 4 dice in my dice jail. I'm probably gonna have to reuse some of them too. Alright, so first is the Targor, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's a
It's no longer stunned.
Okay, it's a natural 19, so he hits.
Okay, yeah.
Let me just get that stun thing off. So he will hit you with the claw. That is 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
So 9, so 12 points of slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just roll me a Constitution saving throw? Yeah, you're fine. The other ghoul rolls 3, so it doesn't hit you.
I'm going to spend a key point to cause it to redirect to hit the other Targhoul.
I don't think he can hit from there. He can hit the Lich Hound.
No, I'm causing it so when I'm passing by, when I'm right here and it misses me with an attack,
okay.
I can redirect it to hit someone else.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, he rolled a 3, so I don't think it was gonna hit.
Oh.
Which makes me sad. Okay. Oh, so you're running that way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The burning skeleton, 19 to hit?
Misses.
Okay. The other burning skeleton, that's a 13, so no.
Misses.
The bone giant. Okay, he rolled a 17 on the die, so I think that hits you. Plus, yeah, so it's 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he hits. 6, 10, 15, plus... So, 20 points of bludgeoning damage. Just cracks you across the head. Okay.
Not bad.
Now you are
rage is sustained.
Yep.
And I am face to face with this sucker.
Yeah, now you're in a guy's face.
2 one-armed strikes, and it's going to be plus 2 damage to each of these because of rage. And stunning strike after the first one.
Alright, so that's 12 points of bludgeoning, and that is a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's only an 8, so he is stunned.
Alrighty. So 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then flurry of blows. Does a 16 hit?
I believe a 16 does hit.
Another 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And another 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I think he is still up. He is still
can't-
up, but he's not.
Can't do dick.
He can't do shit.
He is stunned. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. He
I'm
can't.
gonna use my drunkard's, my tipsy sway to this way.
All right. He can't do shit. Zaitari.
Yo.
There are a lot of screaming people.
Oh, are the tar golem things dead?
Except for the ones in the kitchen and the one attacking Melanie outside.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's see. They were all right here. Okay, they can get to right here to attack it. Yeah, so they'll move 30 feet to attack this one.
Okay. +8, so the 3 doesn't hit.
Before, I think it was a 4
Okay.
that was the threshold, yeah.
Yeah, so everything else hits, the 3 does not. Alright, and after this we can call it till next week.
Yep. Hold on, I'm scrolling back up. I can't remember what the plus is. Oh, it's 4. Okay. 4 times. And 62.
Okay. It is nearly dead.
Okay, good for it.
Okay. Anything else?
Uh-huh. Let's see.
I just realized that if when Ro comes back next week, like, she's gonna be in a house that is literally burning, and it's gonna be like that meme, everything is fine. No, it's gonna be Donald Glover coming back in Community, and everything's on
is.
fire.
Things
It's
on fire. There's
100%.
skeletons everywhere.
Can I see this one out here?
Yeah, you can see that one.
Okay. I'm just gonna steal Wind Strike again.
Okay.
I feel like it'd be even more hilarious if they had to come late and she's like, "Oh, finally, I'm at the party. The fuck?"
We're starting with this one.
Okay.
Then,
I see.
working our way outside.
Alright, let's start with that one. That one's dead. And that one's dead. And that one's dead. That one's also dead. It lives! By 1.
Wow.
I'll move myself there. As my bonus action, I will give Tegan because he needs it.
Yeah, he does. Oh my gosh.
And then I'm gonna back up a little bit more after I teleported. So
I feel like Prime when I'm rolling all these things. Jesus Christ.
that is the end of my turn.
Okay, alright, we're done for tonight. I hope you guys had fun. Literally, Ro will come back and everything is on fire.
This back kitchen's like fucked.
Oh, that kitchen is like, it's probably like, because the doors are open, it would have probably filled with smoke by now if the doors were closed.
Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. I have a quick question.
Yep.
Isn't there a dragon at this party?
Yeah, Maite's here, isn't she?
Yeah. She's a silver dragon, right?
You didn't see Maite. You only see Isadora.
Oh, okay.
Isadora mentioned Maite was interested in the band. Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed she was here. I was gonna say she should cold breath on the house to go ahead and make sure it doesn't burn down.
Yes, and kill everybody inside.
Yeah. Well, we'd move everybody outside first. Obviously.
I mean, we're trying to, and they're
Yeah.
going with it.
They're just panicking. When you get a mob mentality, then you don't know what's ever gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty valid.
Yeah, group 4 is gonna die. Targals are gonna start puking on them. They're all gonna go.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I hope you guys had fun. Hopefully
Yeah.
my rolls will be better next time. Maybe I can actually kill a crowd of common folk.
Don't forget that Tegan has.
I put a little heart
inspiration.
on him.
Okay.
Isadora still has her inspiration because she doesn't have any spells that are ranged spell attacks.
Well, mostly I gave it to her for saving throws, so.
You don't want your friend to die terribly?
No, not really.
That's
Just
fair.
in case. So.
I'm just excited to be face to face with a spellcaster. I've had Mage Slayer since I made this character, and I haven't been able to use it once.
I've used mine a couple times, but not very often.
Okay, I'll see you guys next week.
Good day.
Yep.